date.
don't know who Stefan is.
And he did date Danny. Yeah, he met Stefan.
Fuck.
Did I?
Yeah. You know, remember the guy that Mo tried to throw over her back? Over at your old apartment?
Oh.
Yeah, that skinny
The one that
bastard.
snuck up behind me?
Yeah. You thought you were going about to body slam?
Yeah, that's Stefan.
That skinny little
Yeah.
toothpick that you sneeze and he's going to blow away?
Yeah, that's him.
When I almost had a heart attack laughing so hard. that was so hilarious.
Yeah, here we are. Starting up. Seeing ya. Well, actually, it'll be a little bit delayed, but it might be up. Okay.
Not high enough.
I'll work on it. So, back to Dime Adventures. Got 4 yes, so I get 8 cards. Let's see. Any jokers? Yeah. This Jackman, he's a joker. Oh no, you guys know one of my cards. I don't know them half the time. I keep forgetting.
Or you lose them.
Yeah, I'm trying to create a space here. So, you guys are entering Rio de Janeiro. Their boat is parked still. Their boat's about the same kind yours has, but it doesn't have a steam engine. It has more of a standard electric, or not electric, but gas. Probably more of like a, equal to more of a diesel style. So, it's a little more updated of a boat, but it doesn't make it necessarily that much more efficient for what it's doing. For one thing, I think the idea was the
Yours didn't
power
show
was
up.
better with this snow.
Oh.
Hmm?
So
We did what?
basically, we are going to fight them.
I'm more into sabotaging the ship. Just take one part out. When they start going, it'll do it itself.
Sink it.
No, have someone dive under and...
You also had a situation where you guys had enough proof at the last place, and you caught people, that the police there were investigating, and if you might want to check with the police here, they said, because if they have proof that they directly broke the law in getting you guys away, basically just acting illegally regardless, they could be held for an investigation. So, but you're not sure if there is that. So someone basically will need to go in and check with the local police. The Rio de Janeiro police are a little more organized than the ones back there in Granada.
Thank you.
So, how do we guys... You guys pull in. I assume we checked everything. We're probably up on where your supplies are currently, so some people might want to get some supplies.
Want to double check, make sure the engines are still in good
Okay.
condition.
Go ahead and do a mechanics check then.
I'll
give
see
you
about going and
12 at
talking
this
to the
time.
police.
Okay.
Did you said it was on perception?
No, you
intelligence.
mechanics, didn't you?
You have mechanics.
So what's your mechanics skill?
So it's a 4.
So you have 4. I'll give you actually probably only there's no reason there should be a problem with it. I'm going to give you a 10 as your target number.
11.
Okay, you're good. Looks nothing looks like it's been messed up or anything like that. It looks like it's been actually kept pretty good condition.
Alright, now I'm gonna want to go out and get some more parts.
Okay. Everyone, draw the card for random encounter, seeing if anyone's gonna have shit.
Nope.
We're all good so far. You get off the boat, or stay on the boat. You're doing the mechanics check first of all, so while he's doing that, 'cause you have to wait till the boat kind of stops. What are you guys doing?
I'm getting ready to get off and go
Okay.
talk to the police.
How about you two?
I'm going over to get supplies,
Okay.
food, fuel,
Yeah.
everything.
Take care of dogs.
Ammunition.
You take the dogs out?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, she takes the dogs out.
You got any
Make
extra
a perception check on the dogs.
Oh yeah.
You?
One died, so we gotta pick one up, don't we?
Well, you need. You
14.
are you at full right now
Mm-hmm.
with the dogs?
Full. It says full.
So now you have enough. Before you had excess dogs. Now you have just enough. Well, actually, you could have less dogs pull a sled. Right now there are 7 dogs per sled, and then you had an extra.
Okay.
2 dogs? Yeah, there's 2 dogs. So is that one? But there's only 1 down. So you could, if you want, check for another dog. I'm gonna see if they have something.
Okay.
You check for the other supplies.
Yep. For food, fuel, tools. Tools are okay.
Okay. Which one do you want to spend your 5 resources that you get every time you stop? The money they have on the ship. Anything? What's the lowest? The thing you most?
They're all equal right now. So
Are they all full?
Ew.
yeah, all full.
Yeah, because see, so right now, basically, the captain and the professor say, "Well, we don't need anything more." But if you want to go ahead and overstock in something, you may choose to do so. You have 5 resources to do so, or you can spend your own money,
I can.
or you can do both.
Yeah.
One for that, and the other spend your own.
I can use mine on fuel. Food.
Food, okay. So your goal was, well, I think it's on the card. I think it's 12 in this place, and
Yeah,
actually
12.
the next stop, because it's a much smaller place, the prices go up to 14 instead of 12. So you're shooting for 12. You have a 5 right now. Pull a card or use your moxie.
So I got a 5,
Yes,
That was some fun information.
15.
got it.
So that's theirs.
Yep, you got that. So you bring that to OV.
And food.
Oh, excuse me.
So you were done. You're busy doing that at one place. Now we're gonna go him, and then we'll come back around. Okay, now you.
You want to go talk to the police?
You're gonna talk to the police.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to actually get off the boat and go walking around. Yeah. Pull a card. For random encounter check. Okay. No problem at this time, except for do a perception check, just to see if you pick up. Wait. Can you speak the language?
What's the language?
I'm thinking. Well, they might have English, but probably Spanish.
Over where at?
Rio? Portuguese, actually.
Portuguese? Okay.
Over there they speak English, France,
French. France is a country.
they speak English, French, and Spanish.
Okay. We also got alternators.
What? Well,
We're also not exactly in. We're on Earth, not Earth.
well,
But yeah, it's close
Yeah.
enough. If you have
Uh,
Portuguese or
I have English and
then what we'll do, the police will probably have someone that can.
mm-hmm.
So, but what languages do you have? Just English?
English and Serbian Serbian.
Serbian.
Yeah, Serbian.
Yeah, the Russia version, one of the many Russian
Yeah,
states.
those are the 2 that I got.
I don't know if they're called states though, but that's Russian chunks of land. Okay, well, then we can't. You're probably not going to hear people just talking about stuff. So we already checked random. So you get there. I suppose I should get Okay. You get there and make a perception check just to see, like, you know, if you can tell, like, the general mood of the area when you got there. We're just demanding
12.
12? Good enough. It's busy.
Okay.
There's people. They're handing out like heavier gear to the police right now.
Possible riot.
So, what do you do?
Ask if there's a captain or somebody I can speak to real quick.
Make a charisma check. Socializing. See if they care to listen to you.
11.
11. Well, that's a mostly success. It's listed as. Or partial success. You didn't offend anyone. They'll go get. They're like, okay. So you're gonna probably draw a card, or place a card if you want to be quicker. Lower number, less time. Basically, number of the card times 10. So 30 minutes. So about 30 minutes, you'll be waiting. We'll give you, during that time, a perception check to see if you can tell what's got everyone up so much. Well, that's a good use of a face card. I could have used that earlier again.
16.
Okay. Pretty good. So what I'll tell you is they've got a situation where a drug house was hit by some kind of beast.
Oh, joy.
And they're not sure if they, who sent it. You don't know that beast could be like someone brought a tiger over or something. You don't know for sure yet. It doesn't necessarily mean anything. They just don't know what kind of creature it was. People getting weapons look, but also there are people looking for people that were missing from the location where the attack happened.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like really what's going on. And whatever it was not stopped there. It left afterwards.
Of course.
But no one can find it. So some people think maybe it was a trained animal of some sort because someone then picked it up and left.
Yeah.
That's basically what you got for now. While you're waiting, we're going to go back over here. What are you doing now? You said you did the mechanics ship. You wanted to go buy some more stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Number is 12. So what's your wealth?
7.
7. Okay, go ahead.
8, so.
8 or an ace? Okay, you got an 8. No. You can't find, they don't have anything right now available. So,
Well, since I couldn't find anything,
yeah,
head back
nothing,
to-
or anything you could find was just too high a priced. Was just insanely priced.
Well, since you can't find anything, I'll head back to the ship and make sure a certain opponent doesn't decide to try and do anything while we're docked.
Okay, draw a card for random encounter just while you were in town.
9.
You're good. Okay. Back to you. You wanted to look for a dog. Okay. I think a dog would be an easier purchase, though. But also you need a good quality dog. So using your wealth, your goal's going to be 8. Higher would be a better quality dog.
Fun fact, they can have anywhere from 16 to 22 dogs on one sled.
15.
This one here is written as 7 apiece. What?
15.
15. Oh. Yeah. Matter of fact, you got a pretty nice quality one. Let's say pure, like pick a color. Black, pure black. But really good shape. Seems to have really sharp eyes and good teeth. Because you got, really high number you found. You could have gotten lower quality ones, but this one was like in the back a little bit in a cage. Yeah, you got high enough. There's no. I was wondering if it should have like an anger problem. Nope. The only thing I can do is use the bogey chart. I think somewhere there's a chart for it. But I was telling him earlier, I found some charts. It looks like there are some abilities you guys can buy. They're more expensive. There is no actual official system for raising your hit points much.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you said we were just going to go with what you're doing.
You do your endurance to the point of the max. I think it was 9 we said for stats. And then after that, you can just add points. At 8? Okay.
8 you said was max for stats.
Yeah. Well, because that means, like, in most situations, you don't have to draw much to
really do anything.
Yeah. So,
good thing I kept it
although
running down.
also there may be things later on where you guys get modified some. I do have whiteout if you wanted to clean up that spot.
Yeah.
Also, I can print it off with that number new.
Yeah.
Later on.
Later on,
I have these are editable character sheets, which is really kind of nice.
Yeah, we can do that later.
So, you found a nice dog, so you're back at OV on dogs. Change your dogs to OV. You're back to having 2 extra dogs. Now, you had something else you wanted to shop for?
I wanted to get extra fuel.
Okay.
I want to do it for mine.
Go ahead. Goal on fuel, 12. They're going to have fuel. Just maybe the price is crazy.
So I'm on a what? 12. And I need what?
Which wealth?
My wealth is
6.
6.
So, you start with a 6. You need a 12. You need a 6 or higher.
6.
Or higher.
12 or higher.
12 total. In your hand, I need a card for 6 or higher.
6 in there. 2, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, there you go. Yes, you have fuel. Bring fuel to OV. Because you're pumping that in. You, as in Madame Zelda, and Garrett should both draw a card for random check like I already did with you. Okay, you're good? Bill? For
What?
Garrett, a random check encounter. Because you're walking around town.
You got a jack.
You got a jack.
Shouldn't somebody go talk to the police about the boat?
I am.
That's where he went.
Okay.
So, you are walking around
You already did
I'm back to
that.
the boat. On the way back to the boat.
on the way back to the boat.
Mhm.
Make a perception check.
She gets shifted, but
What's your perception?
Perception.
+5.
12, 13. That's over 12. So, you notice you're being followed by someone.
I'm kind of cocky onto it. I just turn around and walk right into their face. Say, why are you following me?
Okay, you turn around and what you see is a guy that's very nice suit, very fancy suit. Clean cut guy. You know, like the type that actually gets into trimming that mustache to the exact size and the eyebrows and everything.
God.
Comes up to you, or you come up to him, and in Spanish, he says something.
Don't understand what you're saying. I don't speak Spanish.
Yeah, just nods at you, looks at you. Looks like he's judging you. You definitely feel like you're being judged, this guy. Finally, he will say in flawed English, this is American. American.
Merkin.
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
Hmm. You with that ship?
Yep.
Interesting. You were with the crew that around the world.
Yep.
Hmm. So how much they paying you?
Enough.
Never enough.
I'm not a greedy person. I got what I need.
Okay.
I've been a greedy person.
Leaving soon?
Soon enough.
Good luck. Be seeing you. He walks out.
Done.
We've been watching that. You're there. Prisoner?
Oh,
You saying?
Yeah, we're seeing you. So, and he walks off.
get back over the ship and tell everybody what's basically what he was saying. So we should check out the whole ship.
Well, yeah, he was attempting to buy you off the ship.
Why though? I don't understand. He's from the other ship?
Well, he's just a header.
No, that's a hobby. It's just a hobby of his.
It depends on which head.
We have one.
The other one's actually your penis.
I know
You
that.
hear what they told you. It's not really your head.
I stand by what I said.
But there's a lot of people in the world that think with that one.
That's true.
Okay. Back to you. Captain comes up to you and says, yes, what's your issue?
I'm part of an expedition to the Arctic. We were told that there would be some...
Which one?
With Duke.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not yet.
That's good.
And they said, well, our last port said they were going to send some information your way about somebody trying to sabotage us, trying to prove that it was the other group that is now currently in port here,
Yale.
Yale,
Hmm.
and checking in on that real quick and seeing if you gotten anything or if anything has come up.
Well, yes. Two things.
Mm-hmm.
One, yes, but it sounds like it could easily be played off as some kind of prank.
Okay.
Well, they counted the last port. But here, oddly enough, one of the gentlemen off that very same boat is involved in a person of interest in an investigation we're currently doing.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's twice I've heard about that boat.
Anything you could need help with at all, or?
Well, how are you guys at dealing with wild animal attacks?
We're pretty decent.
Well then, if you guys wish. And just so you know also though, yeah, as long as I'm doing this investigation, that boat's not leaving.
Oh, okay.
So, but if you help me finish it and find the answer and either prove the guys involved or not, I can hold them for 24 hours after, give you guys a little bit of a head start.
Okay. Is there anybody you can send to the boat to get the rest of the party that I'm with?
Why? Do your legs not work?
Figure probably start meandering over to wherever everything started.
Oh, yeah. Well, tell you what, we'll just go by there on the way and pick them up.
Okay.
Make a charisma check. We're gonna see how much assistance he's gonna give you.
12.
12. He'll leave a couple of guys on your, at the dock by your ship, by the gang, the entrance, just to make sure, that no one comes in or out or anything like that if you need. Just sounds like you guys are getting a little too out at, we understand people compete for these things, but,
Yeah.
you can start putting people's lives at risk when you're doing that crap.
And we try not to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
You are a doctor, so.
Yeah, Hippocratical oath. It sucks. Oh, wait!
How many people have you shot?
Shh! They don't need to know this.
Besides that,
Or you're
saying it
repeated.
sucks. Yeah, Hippocratic oath, it sucks. Wait, you disagree with it?
Well, technically, you can't hurt them. You can cause so much pain.
True.
The Spanish Inquisition was allowed to do as much damage to you as they wanted, as long as they didn't cause bleeding. They could,
Yep.
Dislocate you.
twist. Yeah, they could do all that kind of shit. So,
True.
it's like in D&D clerics. Clerics can only use clubbed weapons. When you go to emergency unit, they prefer you got stabbed. It's easier to survive a stabbing or a cutting than it is blunt damage, because it does so much other damage around it.
It is such an oxymoron.
So it's like, oh, you get the deadlier weapons. You're a cleric. That's a church for you, though.
A baseball bat's more damage than a gun is sometimes.
Well, it depends on where you aim.
Exactly.
And how close you are. Baseball bat's not really good at 30 feet away.
Unless you're running from Stargate.
Yeah. Okay, so, after a while, I guess he shows up at the police in a kind of a wagon, paddy wagon style, open in the back. You can all get in the back.
This isn't the Irish.
What did you do, and what are we going to get into?
No, he assured me you guys would be able to help me in a odd investigation we think is some kind of animal attack. In exchange, I'll leave a couple men here to watch your shift, and the other one who's currently under investigation anyways. One of the people on the ship was seen at the location we're going. We're not sure if he's connection or not. So,
Alright, well,
if you guys want to go ahead and go with me?
sure, give me a minute.
Oh, he'll just tell you to grab your people.
I'm loading
Which
up.
could
just in
include
case.
your nurse or not if you want. You could also leave her on the boat just to take care of stuff there.
I'd say leave her on the boat just in case. That way we actually have a medical
You're
professional
staying?
here
You
in case
doggies?
they get injured.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go.
Although if they have information, they could possibly go get a hold of you.
Excuse me.
And then you,
What the hell? Okay.
Give that
Okay.
a 6.3. I'll load up just in case we need guns. There's a wild animal over there.
okay.
Yeah, his name is Derek.
Yep. Got my sword, got my
I'm
gun.
going to put a curse on you.
No
Something like that
curses.
instead.
We've been having enough curses
No.
lately.
I'm going
Door
to put
by
a curse
door.
on your character.
Impotence?
No.
Every time he
Guess what?
goes to fire his gun, it's going to backfire and shoot him.
Well, definitely pretty soon needs to turn Maven Raptor.
Hopefully he won't be having to defend you in the battle and you're like sitting there and he's like, aha! You're like, no, don't shoot! And he dies. You're like, shit. Okay, now I'm about to get molested.
Now you're dead.
It'd be shooting you.
I know.
Yeah. But if he was the one that had the gun and shot to defend you, so be careful.
I don't want
I don't know,
him
does that
defending
technically count as a misfire or a suicide?
Could be both.
Depends if you survive it. It's not suicide if you survive. Then it's just attempted suicide. And then there's always that problem with attempted suicide. You're like, I really am as useless as I thought. I couldn't kill a willing opponent.
True.
But if you feel you need to convince it, if you feel that, you should seek help. Okay, there. You were on YouTube. I had to say it.
Yes.
Thankfully, you kept running the bullet.
Okay.
There's a one kill.
He takes you to a location. It's kind of a bad part of town. It's starting to look right off the bat. Half the buildings here have probably been like destroyed by various like explosives and gunfights and shit. But they get to an area where there's a house up on a hill. Nowadays we call it a crack house. It looks like it's built basically as a fort defense. But there's mostly it's all locked except for there's cages, there's doors, cage doors for people to walk through to come in. Well, right now it's all been torn open. Someone came in, or whatever, ripped down the doors, or the cages, got into the house, and attacked the people that were in it. And killed 3 of them. So, he takes you in there. Most of the cops aren't even like in there yet. They're like sitting outside. And he sits there and points around him. You see, and these people are like seriously like rended apart, like arms, legs, big bites. Like one guy's chest has like half his chest is bitten.
Oh no. It's alien.
The bite looks more like the size of an alligator or a crocodile.
Whoa, we're quite far from the bayou.
Yeah, it shouldn't be anything like that here. But also, the doors, the cages look like they were ripped down. Like someone just grabbed them and pulled. Or it's not metal on metal. So if they padded
And
ropes.
the cloud got bigger.
Master detective.
Okay.
See what there is.
Sure. You throw away a car, be a master detective. He starts walking around being a master detective. Anyone else doing anything?
I'm gonna look around and see any tracks or anything.
You got naturalism or do you have something for that for tracking?
Nope, that'd be me, actually.
Naturalism.
Yep,
He's got
you can
one
use that.
in.
So that's a 2.
Yep.
Give me an 8. Which tracks there? And then you?
8.
What, you just watching?
I'm pulling out my shotgun and keeping an eye so we don't get,
Jumped.
10.
Yeah.
12.
Looks whatever came in, went out, it's supposed to be a window, but it was boarded up on the other side. And like left out another area.
Well,
Yes, you got 12.
12, yeah. There's definitely tracks. Tracks seem to be 3-toed. Clawed at the end.
I have animals.
Again, it's leading you to, except for it's upright. And it's walking on alligator style feet, but much bigger.
Dinosaur?
A croc.
No. 3 fingers on it.
Well, some crocs, they have smaller ones, but they're like the nublings up the leg.
Yeah.
You can't see those in the tracks, though. You just see what's landed, mostly. You see a little bit of a marking of, like, maybe if he backed up from behind. So there's one in the back.
Seems some of the dinosaurs had like
Uh-huh.
that too.
And dinosaurs are an active creature in this world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Small numbers, but they do exist. Mostly because people keep screwing around, bringing them back.
Children never bother the learn.
No.
Rat.
Basically, the meteor never hit here on this planet.
Raptor
That's
feet
one
are
of the
different.
differences. But they still mostly died out due to the other causes that were besides the meteorite, such as diseases.
Getting colder.
Yeah. There's various issues otherwise, but some did survive, especially the smaller ones that can hide in places, like going to caves and stuff to live. There are raptors. They've seen them. They've dealt with them. There's also gorillas with laser guns, so you don't see any damage of laser weapons.
So, I believe some type of rat.
Your detection will tell you
It's a raptor footprint. He said three. He said three.
Yeah.
Due to the fact that the one claw is upward, you wouldn't see it. You wouldn't see a three.
And then also in here, you notice it looks like someone was looking through the place. It wasn't just an attack. They were searching the place too. Every door's open, every cupboard, everything. Anything like the shower curtain was ripped off. So, and the officer will say, since you did catch that, he's like, seeing you, and he's like, well, honestly, we have a guy that we know that was here that's missing. And he's mostly usually been homeless. He gets jobs on boats occasionally, go in and out of port, and then come back and just live somewhere on the streets. And do what he does, which is why he was here. But he seems not to be present. Reports say he escaped, which he's always been kind of a wily one.
Well,
But he got out one of the back doors that were open at the time.
So in other words,
So
We
we
got a
don't know
witness.
if he was looking. We don't know what he was looking for. But every place he was looking was larger. He didn't open drawers because whatever it was wouldn't fit in a drawer. And he left. There were people in the house still alive too at the time. They saw the attack.
do they?
Most of them were on drugs though, so I really give much credit to their descriptions.
well, what kind of description were they given?
Oh, 7-foot armored lizard man.
Crap, it's invasion from the center of the earth all over again.
Although no tail. Where do you get that? He didn't have a tail.
Some type of lizard.
Yeah.
But
Some say around here, that's why I haven't let much people see it. It could have been a demon of some sort. But, that's the typical. Chupacabra's called a demon, too. We have those in cages. Now, what we need to do, and I don't know, because I'm wondering, because you guys have been working with these ships, we got to find the missing witness. Either it was after it, and plus the issue is this thing didn't go running down the street killing people.
I'll go check the back door. Said he ran out the back, so
Yeah.
look for tracks.
It seems fully possible. If so, though, he has a key.
But
Because there is a lock on it, but a key, it works.
so I'll go look and see if I can find any tracks leading in any direction, human or lizard.
Make a roll on your perception.
10.
Okay. Best you can tell, the lizard thing went in opposite direction.
Okay.
And then ceases. You can't track it anymore. It looked like it just went off into the forest and or the jungle, I guess would have been.
And just poof.
Yeah.
Do the prints actually look deeper? Because if they're deeper, it might mean they would have jumped.
Point.
You guys can check. I'll let you guys check on that.
You going with? Take a look.
Yeah.
Okay, he tells us check.
Need to make a 12?
A 12 would be good. 10 probably be good enough.
Nope, that would be a 9.
9. Okay. It looks mostly
give it
if
a
it's going
shot.
towards the jungle. It's kind of the soil. It's kind of breaking up here and there. So as you get close to the jungle, it's harder to track it. So it's hard to tell if he jumped. But you want to check?
Yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Okay. See if there's a claw indentation or anything at the end.
10.
10. Tell you no. Definitely by the time he was gone, the tracks were shallower. They were slowly getting shallower.
It's getting lighter. Oh crap! A changeling.
Either a changeling or there's one. Because even if it was a changeling, there'd still be footprint indentations. I'm thinking what he could have done: run into the jungle. What's one of the things you could do? Vines. Grab a vine as you're running,
Or one of those
And as
ones
you
that
start
grabs you.
and as you start swinging up, your feet will get lighter.
They won't be on the ground anymore. Either.
Exactly.
Okay. The other direction,
It's a good theory, though.
towards town, is where, and I'll let you know his name is Willie.
All right, I'm gonna go look for him.
Look like head into town. He does know some places that you guys can check for him. He makes a lot of, well, when he works on the ships, it's because he can speak English.
Mm-hmm.
He's pretty good with languages.
So
He
he
just
could be,
chooses to be homeless most of the time. It's because he's usually
So in other words, he could be at the ports.
there's a few places, and we'll go ahead and I'll drop you in the area where he usually. There's basically a part of town, 8 blocks, that he'll find where he needs for food, where a place to sleep, stuff like that. Unless he's checking for work, but since he just got off a boat
He ain't looking
just
for
a
work.
few days ago.
He ain't looking for work at this moment.
But my issue is this: since you brought him up, he worked on that boat, the Yale expedition.
Ours.
No,
the other
or
one.
Duke.
And the other one.
Yeah,
The other one.
That's the guy that they're wondering about.
Well,
And we have one other oddity on this. Someone reports that a man exquisitely dressed, way beyond this area for a living, standing outside when all this happened. When some of the people escaped, going back along the path that this thing busted in with, they saw him out there. We don't know who he was, but he was definitely. Some said he was speaking Spanish or something like that.
I think I met that guy.
uh,
I think he's with the other boat.
So,
did anybody actually catch anything that he was saying at all?
most people are busy running, but make a charisma. You're trying to get information. Go ahead.
11.
11. He has to be there.
That's all he was saying?
No, he said, but that's the only thing I have that someone told me that was like more than just one word.
Okay. Alright. I guess let's go look for the witness.
You go look for him?
Yeah.
How about you guys? You guys go with him?
I'm going to go with him.
Okay. Everyone, do a charisma check.
2.
2 plus your charisma is
8.
yeah.
9.
Charisma.
It's a 3.
You got a
5.
5 and a 5. I'm gonna have to say the 5 doesn't find shit.
Probably not.
Doesn't want to talk to him. No one wants to talk to you.
Ain't that the story of your life?
I think it's just carrying the big cannon is what usually scares
Oh yeah,
him.
you are carrying weapons too. He's walking
You
around.
don't carry a big cannon.
Well, a rifle.
That's not a cannon.
You can go get an elephant rifle.
I could go
Cost you
buy one.
experience point.
I
Like,
just
kid, you're
might.
gonna shoot out your own eye.
Might be fun.
Aren't they one shot though? You have to reload them.
Yeah.
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 But they gotta kick like a mule.
Well, of course.
They're bigger than a 50 caliber.
It's also slower.
But they'll stop just about everything. If you can
Unless it's
hit,
bulletproof.
it might even take. It'll at least knock
Bulletproof!
them down. It might knock them down though.
Say resistant.
And that's when we bring in the fire.
Yes.
Burn him!
Okay.
Cook it alive.
8.
9.
You were 8 or 9? What was yours?
9.
9. Yours was 8.
Yeah.
8. What you find out talking to people about him, asking, most people don't like Willie. He's earned the nickname the Mooch by pestering everybody for handouts. Although you guys kind of know he has a job, apparently. He is infamous for mooching a person's booze, food, cigarettes, etc. Always with the promise of paying his pal back later on. Although Willie never seems to pay anyone back, even when he comes back from the ships. Usually he gets fired for some reason, some say, because they decide they find out Willie is Willie, and they just like throw him off the boat so he doesn't get paid.
Yeah, they should have put him in cemeteries.
Yeah. You.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Willie's disappearance is not unusual. He comes and goes anytime, off and on. He disappears on the boats. Some people will confirm, though, that he is a drunk given to hallucinations and wild stories. They will also recall that Willie seems spooked a couple days ago after the Gale incident and talked about some tall Mexican guy was after him. Even he said he could hear his voice in his head. So, Willie's definitely going through DTs again.
Okay.
Okay. Let me put a marker on that now. Because there's more that can be found out later, maybe. Okay. So that's the first time you guys running around. Finding out, everyone draw for random encounter.
8.
Her too.
No, not her. Sorry, she's back on the boat. Actually, go ahead. We'll see if there's a chance that something's... Okay. There's no problem. They got the cops out front.
3 less good.
Okay. You guys want to keep looking around, see what you can find out?
Yeah.
You feel you're kind of getting an idea of it. So everyone do another charisma check. Use your moxie if you want, of course. Or are you out?
9.
No, he's not a Moxie yet.
So you had a 3, so that's a 6. Nothing. You need at least an 8. What'd you get?
16.
Ooh,
9 again.
9. We'll start with you this time because you got less.
You're gonna find out a lot of shit.
You find out that old Tom, a buddy of Willie's, is usually has a good idea where he is and what's going on. He almost always shows up with him sooner or later. Sometimes they even ship together. But not this last one. He'd already gotten a job on a separate boat. Went out fishing for a while.
And all I just thought of was Muppet Treasure Island. Old Tom. Real Tom. Dead Tom.
This is old Tom. He's not dead yet. He's not dead yet.
Yeah.
You locate old Tom. With your higher number. Quite a higher number. We'll skip through all the looking for the places where he is. You actually located him. And he will tell you what you want to know for $10 a bottle of whiskey. You basically need to get a wealth check of 6. Or if you have it automatically, you can just
I
get down
have
and
a
pick it up.
7.
Okay, don't pull an ace. Apparently they don't want to sell to him. They think he's a narc or something.
Good job there, Devin.
Yeah, there's always got to be a chance, and he apparently they think he's a narc or something. So
Are we with him?
yeah, you're all.
I'll give it a shot.
Go ahead.
Don't pull an
16.
You're good. You can buy it, no problem. You end up all your cash is like in maybe like American money or something. It's like nothing he responds to.
Hey, I'm not the one that jinxed you. It's the DM that jinxed
Why do
you.
you think it's in between the two of you?
Yeah. He's like, I would like to buy this bottle of whiskey. No. What?
We're cutting you off.
Your money, no
You get one that can't speak your. What languages did you have?
English.
English. See, he's like, American. No. So you nothing. Banana Republic, man. Banana Republic. Okay. So you find out that you can buy this, and he handed it to him.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Amuch's thought he was some kind of hero or something. Talked to Paul even on everything. Said he'd seen it all. How his big shadow just came alive and grabbed the killer for the police could get him. According to Mucci, the shadow just picked the feller up and snapped his neck.
Are you drunk?
He's getting there.
He's working on it.
Too much
Real loud
alcohol.
snap. And pushed him right through them rotten stairs. Of course, none of us or the police believed that old fool. Hell, he was always spinning some wild story. I remember one time about Martians. Mucci was sure that he'd seen Martians and, things like that. Anyways, a couple days later, Mucci comes to me begging for a drink. Said the Mexican was after him. Some gent in a $1,000 suit who had bought him a bottle earlier the day after he got fired from the boat and asked a bunch of weird questions. He'd seen that night, and then later the killer crazy got himself killed, of course. Mucci tells him everything. Wish he could shut that old boy up when he starts talking sometimes. But, yeah. And oddly enough, the same guy worked on the same boat.
On the same ship, for the same pay, with the same ID number. And,
No, the sad part is, at my angle, I can see the picture of the dude who's talking to us, and yeah.
Okay, just hold still.
Right?
But
You couldn't
he'll end it with, oh, if you have questions, hey, Willie! Hits the refrigerator box behind him.
It's sitting there this whole time.
Yeah, he says, I think these guys want to talk to you. And he comes out.
It's one of those locking red line ones.
No, it's cardboard.
The old cardboard stuff.
Yeah, he's living the dream. Okay, he comes out. Questions. First charisma check, see if he likes you. Since you're being the mouthy one.
15.
Got a burger
Ooh,
mouth.
you look like you got money. I got this coffee. Go ahead, ask your questions.
Could clear that up with a little radiation.
True. Shoot his ass up with some, Quantum.
You feel better, I swear.
Alright.
You have questions for him, I
Give him
assume.
some of your white stuff.
Oh, God. What can you tell us about the creature that attacked that house?
It appeared out of the shadows and just started ripping people apart. I got out of there quickly. He just kind of like appeared, outside the main gate, just started ripping things apart.
Did you see anything interesting beforehand or hear anything?
Well, before I ran, I'd say it, like I said, people say it looked kind of like a lizard thing, but it had like horns like down its back. Even like on his shoulders. He kind of looked like the old stories they talk about the great horned beast. The grandmas always talk about. But I got quickly out of there because the guy whose home it was died real fast. So I went through his pockets and grabbed the keys and went out the back door. Well, thing is, most people only know me as the Mooch. But
Mhm.
they were asking for Willie, and they didn't know who to point out. So I escaped because, I'm the Mooch.
So it wants you.
Yeah. I think the Mexicans sent it. Pretty sure.
Okay, what can you tell me that would cause this thing to actually come after you? What have you seen?
I don't
What have
think
you
they
heard?
I
want.
touched its butt.
I don't think they want.
Damn it,
me-
Ado!
I don't think they want me talking about what what was going on that boat.
Not a dragon.
Ooh. Okay. We are the other group, and we are trying to, one, help you, and also
Deal with it.
do what?
Deal with it.
Yes.
Well, yeah. I hope you guys got some weapons. They do.
So do we.
Okay. Because apparently they plan to get to the
Fucking pew pew guns.
old the last time that the group was there. They have a certain spot apparently that you guys want to get to, so you'll know what it is.
They're multiplying.
Unfortunately, we were hired on and not told much. What do you know?
Well,
Any information you can give us would be great.
I know they hate they hate your guys.
Well, that's a given.
They call them the Retributors.
Okay.
Sounds like they're from somewhere else entirely. They say their business doesn't belong in human business. That's why they're trying to stop them. They say it's some kind of like alien situation.
Okay.
Does that make you an alien?
No. Just a doctor.
Okay.
I think they were aliens because we're from different areas of the world.
Let's see if we can sweeten the deal to get him to talk a little more. You give us any more? If you can give us more information, I'll buy you 2 bottles.
We pull out the stuff. Make a charisma check.
Devin's like, I really hate you right now.
Pull out your flask.
What'd you get?
Auto fail.
Don't I get the draw again? Draw 5.
He punches the guy just out of nowhere. He reaches over and punches poor Willie, knocking him out.
Oh, we could give him a shotgun tonsillectomy.
Right? For fuck's sake.
Welcome to my life.
Get it all done with. Throw them all away. You don't get any cards anymore. Better know that you don't have any safety line down.
Sorry, your permission for a safe word has been removed.
Right. What would be the highest that I could get for this?
The highest? 21.
Jesus Christ.
What would be good for him?
A 12.
12.
Yeah, to start with. First of all, you are the group of aliens.
18.
Okay. Well, the term when he's saying aliens, the reason he says aliens is because the people, they called themselves the Preventers. People on the other ship. Not everyone's in it. Only the ones that are from the Fraternal Order of the Right. They believe the other group, your group, shouldn't be interfering in our world. They call them the Elsewhereers.
Okay.
Even heard a couple of them call them the Retributors. And, well, where you're going used to be one of their bases.
Okay.
And, apparently there's something there that destroyed whatever was there. And they were going to go and get it first to stop, because apparently it was supposed to happen anyways, this thing coming out. But the Elsewheres want something from it, want something to do with it.
Okay.
But it sounded like they had horrible plans. The weirdest part was about half the people in the group on the ship were carrying these strange weapons.
How strange.
Strange
like this, show them my revolver. Or strange like this and show them my radiation gun.
No to either of them. Closer to the revolver.
Mm-hmm.
But it threw lightning.
The 11 hammerhead.
Either that or a goddamn handheld railgun.
What was the color of the lightning?
It was kind of a lightish blue, mostly. Kind of like in the sky when you get lightning. I mean, look, that's why it looked the same kind of color. It didn't have as much. It kind of just went straight to whatever it was supposed to hit. But that's what it looked like.
Did it branch, or was it just a straight?
No, it didn't branch. It just looked like a straight. But the
Almost.
color and the sound, when it fired, you would hear it after they fired.
The only thing that I can get close to kind of as an identification for it, blue light, kind of think cross with a phaser.
I'm thinking more along the lines of a positron gun. Fires quickly, displaces air, so it creates the thunder effect, and it can be whitish blue.
Yeah.
Short range.
That would be effect too, because that's
I remember they talked about one time shooting at the ship, the other ship, but they said it was way out of range.
Short distance weapon.
or an ion weapon.
So, no, in other words, you literally have to be within a certain feet. It's kind of like a revolver. Especially for that time period. Revolvers usually didn't have much range.
Yeah,
12.
about that range they were thinking.
About the range. So if it's got the range of a revolver, but it's this is like a technically a high-end space weapon of some kind, but
12, 14 feet.
yeah.
What kind of damage did it do?
Well, they never got a chance to fire it, so you never saw it.
Yeah, I'd seen it fired at some people before, and it killed him in like 2 shots. They hit him twice. He didn't die the first time fully. So
When
they
I say damage, I mean not just killing him, but what kind of effect did it have on the person when it hit?
Searing.
burn, big burn, where it hit, and then it went outward. That's
So it
where,
could've
like,
been a
sometimes
lightning.
you saw the lightning effect. Was the burn would have like that was where you would get branching sometimes.
Again, positron gun, overloaded energy would fry flesh.
Yeah.
Or a lightning
I don't know.
gun.
It sounds like they were elsewheres too. They were weird.
Well,
Or straight honestly got a Tesla weapon.
no, what I've got is
no, you got
I got a charger.
modified weapon with a Tesla charger.
Yeah.
It's completely different.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it also got a Tesla-based weapon.
Yeah.
Could
Designed
be.
specifically to launch lightning.
Yeah, but even then, because I've seen constructions of it would have a branch off too effect at the end.
Well, unless it was firing a wire, that's why it's at short range, and that
Could
way
be.
it just falls on the wire to deliver the charge.
Could be
Could fry the wire away afterwards.
high intensity.
Yeah.
It could be a high intensity taser.
Like a fiber optic cable, something small.
Or more along the lines of something like, not tungsten, but some of the element that would fry up or burn away quickly after it being exposed.
First thing I'll tell you, you guys put much more effort to it than the writers of the module.
I figured.
Hey, at least you know.
My big worry is the Mexican.
Oh yeah, why?
Racist.
Well, until they leave the ship, he may still come after me. He doesn't want me telling him what I just told you.
Well, it doesn't really matter because you told us.
Yeah.
Hide.
Oh,
I was
hide in
hoping
your cargo
he
box.
should have left by now already.
No, they're detaining the boat.
Oh.
And everyone on board.
Yeah,
Um,
and they're trying to see what your involvement is with this.
He wants to kill me so I don't say what I said. Maybe
Uh.
now, if he knows you guys know, maybe he'll leave me alone.
And you're still a loose. You'd be classified a loose end to him, but he goes around talking to everybody here. They'll just think you're. He'd find out that everybody just thinks you're nuts.
Or had one hell of a hallucination.
True.
but it would be a good idea to hide.
Keep hiding
He does.
for the next 24 hours.
48.
Well, they'll be down at the by the bridge. I'll be the bridge that goes from here to out from here. We'll be sleeping there tonight later on.
Or if we have to, we'll tell the.
It's hard for anyone to find it. What? Oh, we could. Oh, we could go under police protection. Yeah, that'd be the sweet life.
I'll talk.
Okay,
I'll talk to the captain.
Take me in.
Let's do it.
Don't make me hit you.
You'll keep both bottles.
Okay. You know, he's got one bottle.
Well, I have an
He
idea.
drank down one on the way during the discussion.
I'll get him a second one just so he's okay. Just so he passes out.
Okay.
Got a question. Now, do you think that gentleman is controlling that animal?
Who are you asking?
The crew.
There's a possibility.
Should the police go look inside of that ship and see if the creature is in there?
Well, that's the fun part too, because of the way he described it. I think whoever this guy is, and here's the worst case scenario, this asshole's able to cause hallucinations that become reality.
Yeah, but I think
Because the way he described it, and what he said, because something caught my attention when he was reading it, and with what he said, the way he described it and talked about it, when he said that the old stories that grandmas used to say, talk about, it could be one of those things this guy's able to project
it still
that
wouldn't be a
particular
good
fear.
But it
Or
wouldn't
it's
be
a multi-generational visitor.
Make it reality.
Well, it might be a good idea to also look in the ship, then look at the ship too.
Yeah, that's where we can have them go look.
You guys want to go talk to the police with this guy?
Yes.
Okay. What do you need from the police?
I go, okay, so we have found him.
Okay.
Apparently they were after him.
Did he piss them off?
He overheard some things that he wasn't supposed to.
Sure, you didn't steal something off the ship?
Yeah, we're sure.
Huh.
We've dealt with some weird things in our line of work. And with some of the things that he was talking about, it's right up our alley.
So I have a report from that boat.
And
It states this gentleman you brought to me
what did he suppose?
stole at some laudanum from the doctors. And
Laudanum?
Painkiller.
cocaine.
I have-
opium water.
I have that as
It used to
one
be
of
a
my-
popular drink up until the that's it. You get it from the pharmacy.
Yeah, it was the dull pain.
A lot of women used to drink it before cleaning houses. It was the American version of the crack or the meth that the Nazis were making.
But I go, okay.
We just went straight to cocaine.
So they say he stole this.
And that's why they fired him, and they were, trying to recover the stolen laudanum. But
Speaking as a doctor, laudanum's the most easiest thing to replenish.
yeah, you can get it at the
There's-
store.
Yeah, so why they would go after him for just one or two of those is beyond me. I wouldn't even go after somebody who took two of those bottles from
Well,
me.
personally, I could take anyone hunting down old Willie myself, but besides the point.
Hmm.
I don't like the guy that came and told me how it went.
What did he look like?
South American?
Fancy dress.
Oh, very fancy.
That's the guy who's trying to kill him.
Yeah, his name's Alonzo Diaz Chapa.
Yeah, he's the one trying to kill him. I was wondering if we could put him in police protection for the time being till after you've let that ship go and kind of lie to them and tell them that you found him dead and ripped apart. Kind of get them off his back.
What I could do is tell him that because he came off the boat, if we found him dead, we would want to hold him because it's been 24 hours since he's been on the boat. So we'd have to hold the ship to be sure there was no connection. They've already admitted they're pissed at him,
Yeah.
but it's still illegal to kill someone for stealing laudanum.
Yeah.
I still have a flaw to the whole story from him, and this is the only reason I'll agree to work with you. The creature. This has not been explained in anyone's story yet.
There is a couple theories we're working with at this point in time, and we'll probably end up waiting a little bit after you mention it to them.
Everyone, go ahead and draw a card for an encounter.
9.
5.
Son of a bitch.
You make a perception check.
Perception.
5.
15.
Ooh. You notice that same guy is inside the police station, over by the entrance. Want a
Cat?
picture? I can give you a picture.
Dude, he looks like somebody I would punch.
Looks like the Joker.
Kind of. And
Before it happened?
Yeah. Right before it happened. That's exactly what he
Yeah.
looks like.
He's got his gold chains on and stuff.
He does look like Jack Napier a little bit.
He's inside just playing with a ring in his hand, looking around the room.
I turn around and tell the captain, I think I found the guy.
Okay.
He's in the police department area.
You point him out?
Yep.
Yeah, he's there. Can you give me a reason to arrest him yet?
All we've got right now
At least
are
to punch him.
Circumstantial evidence.
circumstantial evidence at the moment because of what everybody's been saying. He was at the crime scene when the creature attacked.
Technically, it's the 1800s. That's enough.
Yeah, this is true.
1900s.
Still enough.
Still very much enough to do it.
You can hold him for, because
24
he was at where the animal attack was at, and he did not give any information. He just left.
We can ask and question him on it, but he looks to have some money behind him, so.
Yeah.
But you can still hold him.
It's still the fact that he's got money and back then.
He'll
money,
have lawyers here, quick.
Yeah. So they won't be able to hold him for long.
You guys stay here.
Yeah, we'll.
You can walk him down to the cell. At the end of the hallway there's one. Looks a little better than the other cells.
I
It's
think
actually got a bath. It's got a small sink in the corner as well as the toilet, where
Mhm.
the others just have the toilet and they can use that as a sink. I don't care. Take him to that one. Take him to the one with the sink.
Alrighty.
You can't lock it without the key.
But I think he'll stay in there.
Oh yeah, I'll be back there to lock it. I'm not gonna give you the key to lock him up.
we'll stay back there just in case. Just-
Okay.
Just in case. Little
Okay.
extra. Give you a little extra manpower. Just because
If
you've
you
been.
feel you need to, I'm gonna go talk to Mr. Alonzo here and see.
Well,
what I can
you've
find
helped
out.
us. You've been willing to work with us. We'll work with you a little too.
You three go back there.
Yep.
Mm.
Make perception checks.
7. I don't see shit.
I see even less than you did.
11.
11.
The other doctor sees shit.
Well, he has more of a chance of seeing than you.
True.
Even though I wish
more
I
than you.
hadn't.
You, at best, are starting to see a strange smoke starting to fill into the, like, low into the room. Like maybe a fire nearby or something like that, or
Can I see where it's coming into the room, or
make an intelligence check.
Oh joy.
so 16.
That's coming from the corner of the room.
Where he's at?
Like, no, a nearby corner in the shadow.
Could it be from a vent, or
Not that you see. It's in a cell, dark jail cell. So you'd have to enter the cell actually, look around.
or grab a torch and point it in?
Yeah. Let's see. Do you have a flashlight?
No, but I'm willing to bet that.
I've got a lantern.
Yeah, I do too.
Okay, there you go. You see, I need a light over here.
I'll hand you my lantern.
Okay. Now, there's no vents. In fact, as you shine the light, the smoke starts to move away from it quickly.
Oh, shit.
And it starts to get higher down in the corner of the room.
Yeah, it's gonna start manifesting something.
Take the other torch and point it towards where it's heading to corral it.
See if you can weaken it.
Yeah.
Both of you guys make determination checks as you're focusing everything you can on trying to.
13.
13. Determination is DET. We don't use it much. It's more. It's mental willpower.
Unless, of course, you're on a boat, then you need it.
It's willpower. Trying to stay sane. What?
8, 9, 10, 12.
Matter of fact, this guy's still fucking going crazy, isn't he?
Just a wee bit.
You're like, and it's not helping right now.
No, it ain't. Why do you think I'm reaching for the radiation gun like friggin' motherfucker?
What? We could raise
Honestly,
questions.
you got a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Okay,
looking at that as a 6. I don't know where I got that.
that's all right. 12.
That would help.
Yes. It attempts to drift lower. It's starting to take a almost serpentine movement to find a spot. But you guys keep trying to lead it and stop it. Everyone do an encounter check. Except for the boat.
Okay.
2.
Three.
Okay. I just see the card. I don't need to check on any numbers. It was just a random check.
Well, I'm telling you because you can't really tell
Yeah.
Susan mine.
No, I know. The shape is starting to form more so, and it's definitely looking more, well, like they've been describing, lizardy. But it's having problems.
Because of the light.
Yep.
Not enough for
We're keeping it at bay for the most part.
Wow. Poor Willie falls asleep in his room and all the alcohol he's been drinking.
Either of you guys have some mirrors?
No.
And because we have some mirrors, we can reflect some of the extra light to help keep it in one spot.
Everyone do a perception check.
8.
Yeah, no, I got none of that.
That's 2. Keep going.
7.
Plus your perception of.
5, so 12.
Okay.
12 as well.
What was yours?
8.
8. Okay, the 12s will show there are lights in all the rooms. They're just not on.
We go flip the switch.
You'll look for the switch?
Yes.
Or turn the little nozzle to activate the gas lamp, since we're in that day and age.
14. You need to pull a 14 on your perception to see from where you're currently standing where the activation for the light is.
14.
Okay. Thought we were out of those cards. God damn it. I didn't fucking use mine. You know why?
Because you haven't had to yet.
No, but what we need to do is, say 14?
Yeah.
So you see where the switch is.
Mhm.
You two need to make a determination check again, and I need the highest number of you two get. That's my resistance check to my trying.
14 for you.
14
Yeah,
is a good one.
I got a 12.
Okay? 14's the number I'll go with then. Well, actually, we should do it properly. You had, what was your number you pulled?
9.
9? And what's your determination?
5.
5.
What's yours?
My determination's 5.
Okay, so it would have been made difference. Whoever had the higher determination you would use when pulling effort, and then you also use the person who's got the highest number with it.
All three of us have the same number.
No, I got a 4 in determination.
I'll work on it.
Oh, wow.
I have to level that up a bit.
You go, boo! You scare him all the time.
Hell, even Madame Zelda's higher than me.
She knows what scary things are out
And I could take my determination back up to 6.
there. 8.
Okay.
No, 8.
I've been on land now. It should start going back to
14.
normal.
I needed to draw a 6.
He's like, I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Would actually like though. It's at a 10. Because a higher rank will help me. Because I'm in a disadvantaged situation to begin with. You head towards the light.
Yeah.
This thing starts to form
Oh, Jesus.
in one of the cells.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot it.
It's like 8 feet tall.
It's not supposed to have a tail, is it?
Ignore the tail, sorry. The original description says no tail, but I'm also crossing module, so.
Yeah, well,
Ignore the
apparently the author of these things didn't bother, to cross-check and...
Double check and.
Yeah. So.
It's kind of like the idiots who made the Pokemon.
Which one?
I mean, there's always... We found some descriptions of some of the older original Pokemon. It's like...
You mean how Charmander is not a dragon?
Or more like how Magmar gets as hot as the sun, which would have been
Twice. It's
What's-
hot.
Does the sun would have ignited our atmosphere?
Yeah. It's been a short battle right there.
Yeah, pretty short existence for a species too.
Right.
Who the fuck created that? Guy over in the corner. I just thought the sun would like a friend. Now the earth is the sun's friend. For it is burning. Okay, it is starting to appear, but it is, first of all, it is in a cage. It had to go to a spot you guys couldn't get it. So it has to get out. But it's also resisting your movements. Like when you come towards it, it starts to fade back to shadow. So, on this though, with its strength,
Do I turn on the light?
you will after I'm going to attack the cage. I got a 8, 9, 10, 20.
Jesus.
He's just ripped the door off the cage. Now you can turn the lights on.
Yeah, turn on the lights.
Make a roll or pull to receive card flip. You want a high number? We're using your
Dexterity.
yeah. Why not? We haven't used it before.
12.
12. Okay. Light comes on. And it seems that some of the armor and the horns are starting to like turn back to mist. So it's fighting to get back over here, but it's like weakened a lot, moving a lot slower. Let me pull for Willie. Higher, the better control he has. Or does he
Devin, what I
flip
tell
out?
tell you about pulling your wheel
I'm
at the
gonna
table?
pull it in front of everyone.
Congratulations,
save that
the
line.
maturity rating on this video just went up.
My Willie is a 9.
So it's,
That's it?
Green Willy?
That's the thing I saw.
No kidding.
Shit, Sherlock.
All right, time to fire. And it doesn't have much room to maneuver, so
True.
it should lower the difficulty of shooting it.
Where's
Right, again,
he yells out, "Where's the Mexican?"
You are the Mexican. You fucking
He's-
prick. You looked in a mirror.
That way. He's in the other. He's an area away.
So we have a speed of 7. 13. You'll have to go over speed 13 to hit me first. I've lost my defense rating basically
Off
right
of our
now.
what?
Speed.
16.
11.
16.
So you two?
Yeah.
I got a 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh,
7 and 6 is 13.
Yeah. I want it to be higher.
No, you don't get it higher.
Reality rechecks
You two
your
get to go first.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna shoot with my radiation gun.
shotgun. Now, what was your speed?
My speed's 5.
But you got an 11.
You pulled with.
With his number, he got an 11. So he goes
Okay.
after.
Yeah.
You two.
Let's shoot it with my radiation gun.
My defense is 9.
Just.
My critical is 20.
You wanna go first or should I?
How about the same time?
Okay.
You found them all?
What the Jesus Christ?
Mike, are you sure I didn't shuffle that deck for you?
I'm starting to wonder. Let's see. 3, 6, 8. 24.
You did. And what's the suit? Spade.
You take 20.
And that's crit.
Yeah, plus 3 rounds of radiation damage.
Ah.
Well, you have to go because he's already.
Yeah. Wow. 16, by the way. And
Okay.
it would be 12 points of damage.
Minus 12. And you guys have the light on him, so he lost his defense rating of 6 points.
Well, there went all your
wait.
suits.
It's dead. It disappears, and you guys hear a screaming person out in the main lobby area.
Damn it, Stefan, the county search is not a pleasurable experience. Quiet.
But holy crap! We both literally pretty much
You're like, I don't want a demon.
just blew. I just go running in there to see
You can
what's
just
going
call
on.
me Doom Guy.
Doom guy. The Death Bringer.
Oh, the Doomslayer.
Well, we can't call you Goblin Slayer. It's not a goblin.
No.
No, but then again, I would have pulled out a scroll and had it face death through the ocean.
No, what it was. But she's not there to tell you. Description will say that was a straight up basic demon. Which meant there's a demonologist in the area.
It's that guy.
Oh, no.
But you still hear someone screaming in the police department area.
I go.
You guys are back here in the prison department. You go running around out there.
Yeah, I go running out there.
You guys stay with your light in case it comes back.
Yeah.
I'll let you guys stay there.
You guys pull on that, see what I get. Add your determination to your number. You make a dex roll, see if you can get out there without tripping on your face.
13.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
16.
As soon as you come running around the corner, the cop asks you, the captain, if you can help this man. He seems to lost his finger.
Which finger?
This one.
No, because remember he was fucking with a ring. So
Yep. There's no ring on his hand.
Yeah, was it off this finger?
Nope, it was this one here.
This one.
Yep. You got the ring finger. Man, it looks like it's been bit off.
Congratulations, it was a ring of summoning.
Yep.
The guy's lying on the ground.
I can ease his pain
Stop the bleeding.
Yeah.
and stop the bleeding, but this would be the man who brought that creature to
What creature?
the creature that tore through that house.
Oh.
It's actually a demon. We just dealt with it in the cells. We kind of killed it, and he lost his finger due to it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is
now
it
you're
back
just sounding
there?
Crazy.
No, it's gone. But you can see where we just obliterated it.
You can see the outline.
As he can come out, he can find the busted jail cell.
Yeah, you'll see the busted jail cell from where it was.
And the outline of where it was.
Yeah, with buckshots. And,
Probably a hole through a couple bars with his gun firing and where it fired through.
Radiation burns and buckshot around the outline of the thing.
yeah,
And Willie's sleeping.
yeah. Willie is asleep through the whole thing.
He's drunk.
But there's the guy.
Well,
And yes, he's a part of that other ship.
I can give you guys 24 hours.
Okay. Rolling medical.
I can't guarantee on. But yeah, make a medical roll, see how much you can help him.
Okay. Stick fingertip to a furnace.
17.
Cauterize.
Shoot his finger. Oops, I took the whole hand.
17.
Okay.
Good luck opening ketchup bottles.
Just keep squirting. As you are trying to
Yeah,
repair
that's
it.
what he does all the time, too.
It seems to fight you. Like anti-regeneration. At best, you'd say he already has an infection.
Tourniquet his hand.
Nothing that I'm going to do is going to prevent this.
From bleeding out. I'm saying tourniquet, which is cut off blood flow.
It's not going to matter.
Well, what do you want to do?
There's not a lot I can do.
Quick question. You said his actions are being prevented from sealing the wound, correct?
Yes.
So tying off the hand to stop the blood flow wouldn't be impacted.
Could possible.
I could give
I
it.
have to take the hand, too.
Well, just chop the hand off already.
You know, basically cut off before the gangrene spreads.
Well,
I
we
got
could give
2
it.
knives and a cutler.
And a shotgun.
That would do it.
Let's actually cut it off properly.
It's like, boom.
Pretty much.
Let's cut it off properly.
Hold Dick Cheney to that guy's face. Only to a hand.
I'll cut it off properly.
10.
We just go to the butcher and get a butcher's knife.
So tells me it would probably spread too quick. If he's a demonologist, maybe he made a deal. And that's what we're seeing, the end result of that deal. That's why I'm saying it might not, even if I cut off his hand, there may not be a chance. But
Do what you can. The police captain will tell you to do what you can, and then just get back on your ship.
well, I'll cut
I
off
will
his hand.
hold him because of medical reasons.
Yep.
I can't arrest him for anything yet.
Mm.
We can't prove that. I can't prove you guys didn't go back there and trash my jail.
True.
I don't think that's what happened.
I'll let you tickle a spot on my fucking leg and you find it.
Because this guy lost his finger at the same time right in front of me. I watched him. He was playing with the ring.
And then just
It like bit his finger off.
the ring did.
Yeah. And the finger in his ring disappeared.
Can I go? Would liberal arts be able to help explain it a little?
What do you want to explain?
Kind of demonologists and how,
Made a deal and it's not ending well.
yeah, made a deal and it's not ending well for him, kind of thing.
You can roll on that if you want. If you want to use it to give the angle to it. To give it as a local story, local flavor.
Think mafia, only the exacting revenge isn't in person.
15.
Okay. Yeah. Tell you its other name locally
Yeah.
was the. Oh, damn it. Put my glasses on. Was the oh god damn it. Devouring horned lizard beast. Not that big of a deal.
Tell him he made a deal with it.
Basically, if he.
She's like, nope.
It works both ways. The demon would protect him.
Yeah. But if the demon dies,
So,
takes a piece of him.
you guys head back
Yep.
to the boat. Yes, you do see the police move over and inform the other ship that they have one of their people who was injured
Mm-hmm.
and would have to hold everything for 24 hours before they can have a release to see what happened.
So
He came to the police station with his finger missing.
Are we going to be stopping in another one before we get to the Arctic?
No, this was
Yes.
our yeah.
No.
We got
one more stop.
One more, and then
Yes.
we're on our way. I go inform her what happened.
Puerto del Hombre.
Okay.
I was from San Luis Obispo. It's about as close as I can get you to the proper pronunciation.
How's it spelled?
Puerto. Puerto del Hombre. Hamburger! Hamburger.
Okay.
Last stop in civilization is where you're heading. Basically because The ship runs out of fuel right after that. Not your fuel can like do it extra, but that's when it runs out of coal. You have more of a fuel. It's to heat everything, the lamps, everything else. More of an oil. But you could just pour it over the top of the coal and extend it. What? They don't have it.
No, they do. It's a real place.
Oh yeah, it's real. I only thought it was real.
It's otherwise. It's got two different. It's got like three different names, but the mostly known Port Famini.
Okay.
That's what it's another name for
Also
it.
used to be known as.
Locally known as Mansa Bay.
Okay.
And the actual name of it, I am not even going to chance pronouncing that sucker.
Yeah.
First one right there. I am not even going to chance that.
See it done?
I'm not even going to chance that whole first one. Because I will butcher
Oh
it.
yeah, it's right there. Ciudad del Rey, Don Felipe.
Yeah, that's the otherwise known as.
Was a Spanish settlement founded in the 1500s to combat piracy. Some of it was ill-fated, and all the original settlers either starved or froze to death, except for a single survivor who was rescued by an English pirate captain, Thomas Cavendish, in 1587. Today, the settlement is a ruin located 36 miles south of Puerto Uranus. It's the last place to stop. There's a little port there. Everything there will cost more, 14 instead of 12, because they don't have as much stock.
It lies halfway between the South Pole and Chile's northern border of Peru.
Yeah. From where you guys just left.
Okay.
Rio de Janeiro was the port they chose. It was probably one of the many ports you could have chosen in that area. It was the fancy one. So, we will start with the normal for traveling around. Bullshit.
Am I
Crazy? Dead?
my determination healed up at
No,
all?
it's not taking more.
No,
hits.
you've not rested. You saw a demon. You're so lucky I didn't decide to take more points from you.
Uh-huh. How about now we take shifts and keeping an eye out for shit so we don't get jumped again?
You can do that.
Yes.
I think I can
Before
actually
you-
rest at this point.
3, so you go 6 hours apiece. 6, 12, 18, 24.
If you're willing to join us.
You can walk around with a dog. The new one.
And you can use your
You can name the new one if you
your
want.
dolly to.
But if you name that one the other 14, 15, we'll be jealous.
I wouldn't trust that doll on guard duty.
Although that one will make a good lead dog, you think. So, we don't have to worry about that. Capnar is the name of the boat. So, everyone will first have to do their duty on their card, which pretty much is, it says what stat and you need to pull a 12.
Intelligence.
Make it.
If you make it, you checked and everything is good,
What do
nothing
we need
changed.
of a what?
You need to make your intelligence for you, which is your card plus 4.
You make a 12?
Yeah.
12,
No,
No,
wait.
you got
7, 8,
11.
9, 10, 11. Oh, sorry. Miscounted.
11.
I did not make it.
I made it.
What was the one you missed? Or you made, what was the suit? Spades?
Spades. So
Dogs.
What is it with you and the dogs?
Another dog died.
Sorry?
We should have got an extra dog.
We did get an extra dog.
No, wait! We have too many dogs. Blam!
No. An
Oh
extra,
shit, I
extra dog.
miscounted.
No, an extra dog.
Well, you gotta have room to put them all in
I am sorry.
They're in kennels
Kennels.
on the ship right now.
Congratulations, you forgot to feed one.
Asshole.
The crew's doing fine.
Okay, what'd you get? You made yours?
I made mine, so.
Checked all the equipment. Checked make sure all the
We can
includes
pick up
the
one more.
Arctic equipment too is
Yeah.
in your care.
Yeah, and you're.
And you did
are
all
you
right with
paying
your
for the
dogs?
fucking dog?
I'm paying for the fuel.
And the dog. Well, if we don't, we're not gonna. I don't think.
Yeah.
We got a 24-hour at this point.
Bless
Couldn't
you.
hear what you said.
We got a 24-hour advantage at this point, so we won't have to waste any
Nice and
fuel.
clear now.
Almost, but I'll probably sneeze 2 or 3 times more than I usually do.
Sneeze that way. We have a trip tomorrow.
I don't.
He's just hanging out with someone that honestly needs a little cocaine.
You think?
Those days, I remember those days.
Yeah, then Friday I go get my second dose of vaccine.
I want to go too.
You are going.
I know.
Where are you guys heading to?
Walgreens. To get our shot. That was the last subject.
You,
Gotcha.
you walked into that.
I stepped right into it and drowned.
I've told you already
Who?
where we're going.
Okay.
First of all,
Huh.
I think we were to you. On a 6, pull for the captain to see how his driving goes. 6 plus whatever you draw. 8, 9, 10. Okay.
14.
Good. We're doing good. Do we want to go sail or motors?
Sail, now we can save some fuel.
Okay. Well, if you wanted to go drive all the way, you'd have to spend extra fuel. Basically, if you go sailing, you won't spend any extra fuel. Yeah.
Yeah,
You don't-
that's what I'm saying. Now that we got that 24-hour advantage.
As long as the weather's also.
No one's drawn a joker during these yet, have they? Damn.
No.
I blew mine right up in the front.
You blew 2 in a row.
I always knew you had
Um,
a trigger.
Go ahead and
Yeah.
take
Explains the magnitude.
the normal 1 fuel, 1 food off.
Back to you. And
Back
Full
to full.
on those 2. And you run in. All the rest has been like outdated by the time you get there. Whoops. We bought it really close. They didn't have great sealing systems then.
It's all right, we'll get
We
it
all
all
have
back.
everything in lead cans.
Oh, God.
Yay, lead poisoning.
Everyone check on your encounters.
Fuck you, Devin.
Woohoo!
4.
I'm free.
You had an encounter, huh? What'd you get? What suit?
Queen.
Right there.
Spades.
Oh, he got
Oh!
King of Spades.
Well, that would fit. You both had encounters with players. You found out.
He shot one of my dogs.
No, he starved one of your dogs to death.
Well, let's draw. Higher number, the better. If you draw an ace, you're in trouble. 3.
Draw.
You feel. Yeah, go ahead. Get higher. Yeah, you do feel that he was responsible for that dog's death. That's your encounter.
Now I really hate you.
You guys can decide to deal with it however you wish.
He hauled the bastard.
Go ahead and
Even
draw
your
a
dog.
card for me.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, I'll do it.
I do not trust you.
I'm going to throw in someone else.
I
Oh,
don't need a
shit.
chihuahua.
Watch me a teacup chihuahua.
Okay, you two are talking about this. You two draw cards. Higher numbers, who just got sucked into the same encounter?
Okay.
He did. I got ace.
No. Well, it's not a number, but an ace is probably a fail.
+3.
Yeah, so it's a number at least. We could have you draw and find out what the actual number was, but we'll give it to you anyways. You hear these two arguing over dead dog. She says he didn't check the vaccine records properly on the dog. And the dog got kennel cough.
Oh, no.
You're saying it's his fault. He's saying dogs just die.
Okay, you two.
Now,
Here's a couple pistols.
fight it out.
Time to do a duel.
Oh, God.
I won't shoot a woman.
Well, then, more
I'm
like.
dead.
Oh!
Hey, didn't say it would kill. Just you might.
No, I'll just shoot him in the balls, let him bleed out.
I'm asleep. I can't help it.
Well, you guys, says Jacqueline Beaumont, who just walked up, following him. You as a stalker. She's like, well, we've got to work together. We're going into the Antarctic, and it's pretty cold there, and the world's trying to kill us anyway. So
that's why I'm trying.
If you guys, they should maybe fight it out now, or just forget it.
That's what I'm saying. They should fight it out now.
Okay.
I think we just wait till we get to the next city.
Nah, deal with it now. Get it over with.
City.
No witnesses besides us. No chance for you to escape.
Now,
You jump overboard.
are you guys just gonna leave it in a disgruntled discussion?
Oh no.
You
Okay.
never want to be in the Arctic with
Even
people you don't
later.
trust.
I know you'll get
I'm
it.
going to get you now.
What you gonna do?
Knock me out.
Personally,
Kick him as hard as I can in the balls.
Do an attack. What's your... Well, balls, I would say, would be a crit.
And it's off melee.
Yeah.
What's your defense?
Yeah, defense.
Keep
So,
Right? Oh, if it's a crit, it's going to be a 17.
almost DR.
Okay, now, what's your... do you have an unarmed combat, or should I pull that up?
I have my fists.
Okay, you have that?
Yep.
Okay, good enough. What do you get?
7, 8, 18.
Okay, what's it say for what's the suit and what's the damage?
He also has a DR of 2.
He'll take 2 points off. He's got a thick leathery
What's your
ball
crit?
sack.
17.
Yeah, what'd you get?
He took 6 points.
6 points, and then 2 points from his DR. 4 points.
How many?
4 points, because you have a thick ball sack.
4.
His balls have been sucked into his body for years. He's an old man.
Yeah.
He's like, I haven't used them. That's the best sex I've had in months.
Were you
Don't
talking
mean
months?
years.
We're talking years.
Decades.
Well, no one would touch it.
Wow, that's like
Barbecuing.
16 years old again. Yes, teacher. Kick me again.
I didn't realize you were part of the memory.
You never know. Well, look at the army I was with.
Only a Roman army? Do they do organized movements against choir boys?
Never
Yeah.
know.
He was in charge of one of them.
He left though. See.
I thought he was the choir boy.
You never know.
No, he actually, oddly
Like a
enough, got
priest.
involved in saving a town.
I actually saved the town.
And then they kicked him out of the forces for that. The town was supposed to fall.
And I wouldn't let him kill him.
Yeah. Innocent bystanders.
Well, they should have killed you.
Everyone, do, first of all, activities while you're walking around.
I'm sleeping.
That's it, fly. I smacked it with my hand when I went like that. I felt it go bounce, 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 bounce. What are you doing? Staying with the dogs?
Yes.
Perception.
Sleeping.
And what do I need?
You need a 12. It's getting harder as
13.
you're going further down. You're good. Then you don't need a determination check because you kept yourself busy. Everyone else?
Sleeping.
Sleeping? Make a do determination check straight up, and then basically you'll gain back a point if you make it.
Off the 2 or the 4?
The number you're currently at.
Okay. 9.
9. No, you sleep, but you don't heal. You don't sleep well. You're on a boat going across the ocean on the way to the South Pole. I don't know how comfortable you think you're sleeping.
A lot of waves, and you are not a seafaring person.
So
I am
laudanum.
Huh?
Laudanum's a
Bless you.
possibility.
Yeah, shoot myself, take a drink and pass out.
Go ahead.
I'll
Roll
just
for
shoot
your
yourself
medicine.
up with some morphine already.
That's what he's doing right now. What's in that last syringe? What's in that last syringe? No.
17.
Okay, but he fixes himself up good. He gets some good laudanum up.
I'm waiting on that last syringe.
Yeah, the one that makes your head explode.
It's disfigure.
Disfigure? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't use that one.
Cleaning my shotgun.
Okay. Is that what you do the entire trip of 2 weeks to keep yourself calm?
No, that and run a few poker games.
That's right. We were doing let's do charisma.
That would be 12.
12. You made it then. Didn't even have to. I was gonna have for every card you missed, you'd have to draw to see an encounter to see if it went bad during the time you were gambling, pissed off someone or something. That went good. You've been gambling with crew. That's right. You've been doing an activity that involves the other crew.
Yep, possibly.
Plus,
trade-
you're hanging with what's her name, and she's been asking you questions about your friends.
Why don't you ask her questions?
Well, I'm waiting for her to shut the hell up. Plus,
Make a
when
roll
she's glowing when she talks. It
for
actually
her.
feels amazing.
On your charisma.
What?
Every time she opens her mouth, you put something in it.
Roll for Christmas?
Yeah. I can tell you other members of the expedition that come to mind.
14, by the way.
12, 14. Okay. You know Jacqueline. Then there's Omar Bongo, porter for the expedition. There's Isaac Manfred, Arctic climber, outfitter, and survivalist. Kurt, short-tempered fellow who always drinks the last of the coffee. That's what she hates about him. And then there's Catherine Sardi, which is head of the porters. Which someone you may be talking to that you don't know. A neat freak and a bit of a workaholic. So yeah, Catherine would show up every once in a while. You're like, she's the one that will be moving stuff. She doesn't like, she'll like to see how best to stack the stuff so we can start porting it out of here. On the, right now we don't need it as much, but that's what you find out about the people that are working with her more of. And they seem to they're all members of SAM. Society. God, I can't remember what it is now. Oh. I know if I go through stuff, I'll find out. I never bother right now. So there. What was you did sleep, but you didn't, Dean. What was your activity? Do you have an activity?
Yeah, I'm just checking out supplies and
Doing
trying to heal up.
Or staring at a wall.
He basically just goes back to counting stuff. He finishes and he goes back to counting again.
Yep.
See, that's how the one dog, he kept patting the dog. Nice dog. Finally, he's like, been slapping this dog 12 times today.
No, it's doggy,
He like the rough one. He's going the fur the wrong way. And then he shot it for biting him. That's what happened.
That's what happened.
No.
You hit him and he just
Bang.
Okay.
I just shot
So you
my
had an
hand.
activity. Make an intelligence roll then. You did a 12. Intelligence.
turd roll.
What'd you get?
My
Intelligence.
You, sir, got a 10.
10.
What suit?
Heart.
Oh, no. Queen.
What suit?
Not face card, suit.
It's a heart.
Yeah.
Dart? Okay.
That's it.
You said queen.
Heart. I'm in heart.
You are not all here today.
Not really.
Well, it kind of applies. What you pulled with your failure was extra work. So basically, you just kept counting stuff. But in the process, it actually stresses you out because maybe the numbers didn't match up and you can start over again. So it takes 1 point off your determination.
Determination is the 4.
Now, you got to roll on your determination. Or pull.
9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay,
13.
you're good.
Yeah.
You're good.
Kings of threes. So you got
So-
9 there.
You just got a little
And you got a 4.
frazzled because of the numbers. Like every time you counted the like you checked the fuel, the number was different. You're like, what the fuck? You go back and check again, because you're counting like cans. They don't have it all in one big tank with a thing on it, you know.
For the gauge.
Miscounted.
Like, God damn it, and then it starts stressing you out. So, everyone good? Everyone do an endurance check for health. 12 is your goal.
No.
10.
14.
Goddamn doctor isn't doing his job.
Your endurance is a 6.
-11, 13.
Okay, what'd you get, Zelda?
6.
6. Okay, that's going to be 1 point off your endurance. Because you're not feeling well. Or, actually, take it off your hit points. Just take it 1 off your hit points. Just not feeling well. Maybe not sleeping as well. Maybe because you feel bad about the lost dog.
I should kick you in the balls again next time I see you.
Come here, Sally. Oh, there is no Sally. Comes into your room, wakes you up. Yeah, there is no Sally. Walks away. You're like, what? I didn't know they had names. What are you talking about? Wakes up, and there you're standing next to the bed. Sally. There is no Sally.
Sally was killed.
Then walks away and leaves. Worse than actually doing something. Just
Sally will be remembered.
Maybe.
Wakes up and he's got something just carved into his chest. Sally.
You roll for captain.
Nope, written
Hold
in
on.
blood on the wall.
I got it reshuffled. And what is it off of?
Thank you, business. See captains. So it has to be a random card.
Yeah.
Captains land basically bringing the ship into port. Out of 12 goals that you're sailing. At 10 if you go on by engines, but that would mean more fuel. He has a 6 to begin with, so you just need 6 points in your card pool.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'll actually be at port.
Where I'm going to get off this bloody ship and rest properly.
And then we will also have, after you see if the captain's going to land the boat, we'll do a encounter check for everyone. Your encounters are basically the people on the ship. You know, no, new people don't show up probably. Hey, who are you?
Got it.
Okay, he brings the boat in all right. Everyone draw a card for an encounter check.
Phew. No encounter.
Oh, you got good?
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So, so I can see a distance when I do this. I can't see it close, like within my arms without them. It sucks. I have to read a book from a foot away.
There's this nifty new invention. It's called transitions.
Yeah.
Or magnifying glass.
Or I'll just take them off when I don't need them. So I can see 5 of them at range. Now, or if I quit taking my water pills. Probably to a degree. I think I just have lost vision. So yeah, we land. Everyone did good. No one did a face card.
Mm-hmm.
You're at port. What do you guys want to do?
I'm going to go actually sleep
This is the
on.
last one before you pull on over.
Someone has to go find me a new dog.
I'm going to go sleep.
Okay. Do it.
Yeah.
Do charisma, because you're trying to find a good place in a bad town to sleep.
Double checking, making sure the engines are good, even though they've been off. I mean, there's always
12.
a chance something
Yeah.
could happen.
12. Okay. You can have back a point.
Make sure they're not starting to oxidize from the sea.
Yeah. Yeah, there's always something can happen. A piece can like just suddenly give when it shouldn't, or more wear and tear. So go ahead and check that if you want. And the rest, the other 2 of you.
I'm going to go do what I did before,
and I'll still
fuel
random
and
check.
food, and after that I'm going to go find the dog.
Yeah, you're good. So you had an encounter.
Intelligence, perception.
You use your intelligence entirely than your mechanic skill. I'm letting you do it because you have a mechanic skill, but if your intelligence is higher, I'll let you use that.
It is
Plus,
higher, so
yeah,
10.
your goal is 12.
Unfortunately, got a 10.
Okay, you got a 10?
Oh,
It's still enough that doesn't do any damage. You think it's good.
I've been doing regular maintenance. So.
Now, but what was the suit?
Diamond.
Diamond. You could actually find out for sure if you took extra time at it.
Okay. It's not like I've lost any tools lately.
No.
Yep,
It's
plenty
just
of
it's taken a while. It took longer this time for some reason. Maybe you got disturbed by
Your shadow.
Beaumont. Will you quit taking off your clothes? I'm trying to count rakes.
Yes, I wish he would stop taking off his clothes.
That's what he does when he doesn't sleep enough. He just starts wandering around the whole place naked. We all have to roll encounter checks.
Alright, I'm gonna
Windmill.
First thing you want to check for. Well, first we go down here to Zelda.
No full Monty.
I'm not even talking to him. I'm staying on the ship.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what I did last time. Food and fuel.
Okay. Food
Don't
first.
forget the dog.
5. 5 plus. What'd you get?
You got a
Joker.
Oh. Wait. You're buying stuff. You're buying stuff. I only put that little, be hilarious on my side. Basically, one unit completely disappears for whatever reasons, like fuel, bad fuel. Food, it went out of date.
Alright. Fuel, food, I have to get what on that?
14 now because,
14.
yeah,
Some of it's in scarcity.
horrible place.
So it's
Off of your
intelligence.
intelligence.
4.
Or no, your wealth. Sorry, your wealth.
Oh, what you want?
You start, if
6.
this is the ship's, you have a 6, the ship has a 5. So you use whatever number you want to use.
and I have to get at least what?
14. If you can't get it, you still keep your wealth. You just don't
So you
spend it
need
because it's
to
too
beat At
expensive.
least an 8. Again, you need to get it better than an 8.
What'd you get?
15.
Okay. Well then, you get fuel.
So
Now, which one were you using? Yours? The 6? Okay, so you still have the ship's money that gives money for 5. You can use that on something if you think you need it.
food.
Okay?
And off that I need the same.
Yep.
So 5.
How many points did you get for your money? You rolled a 14 and you needed a 14, or did you roll 15? 15, so you have a 1 point now. Okay. That's left on your wealth.
Okay.
Now, you're going to use the ship's money for the food?
Yes.
Go ahead. Start it with a 5.
And I need to get a what?
14. It's expensive here.
You need at least a 9.
Got a 4, so I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
9?
On fuel.
Nope, can't get any more fuel.
Food.
Food. Whatever it was, you can't get more.
Okay.
So you're stuck at that number now. Now you have 1 point left to apply to a dog.
Yep.
You need a 14.
You ain't gonna make it.
You would need a freaking miracle. A king and a 10 is what you would need.
You could basically, or show up and tell her that you couldn't afford to get a dog, and then she'll be very mad at you.
I'm trying to figure a way here.
You're screwed either way, dude.
You could sell something off the ship.
Not my tools.
I'll let you sell something for 5 points.
Himself?
Maybe not 5. A lot of money.
Yeah.
Well, we could just,
4 maybe.
trick you out and put you in a corner.
You'll pay for it sooner or later.
Something I'll probably never use is that gumball gun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll let you do that.
Okay.
Did you spend an experience point to keep it?
Yeah, I did.
Well, then you can keep the empty slot for a new item later, or you can take back the point.
There, I just leave it as is.
Yeah, just leave an empty slot so you can get an elephant gun.
Maybe.
Now you're at 6 again.
Okay. So I can go and get
6.
her
You can
another-
try
8. You need an 8.
8.
So
If you get close,
6.
I'll probably give you
Yeah,
a dog
plus
anyways.
8.
It just may not be as good
6.
condition.
No.
Yeah, no, he gets a dog.
6 and 5, 11, and 9.
No, you get a dog. It's not a very...
You needed an 8 to get to the 14 that you needed to get.
I got what I could get.
He brought you a older dog.
That doesn't bite.
Probably like, 4 or 5 years old. For a sled dog.
Well trained.
No, it's not trained at all.
It's fat and lazy. I call it Garrett.
And technically, whoever
So you
else
get-
is out there could actually buy more food too.
Yes, they can. But you're sleeping.
I'm going to sleep.
Now, did you want to continue working on that ship and get a proper account? Or you work on your tools? Or you want to go and call that good enough?
We're still overstocked on tools, so
So you call that good enough?
yeah.
Okay, what do you want to do? Oh, first of all, I should have done. All you guys did your stuff. You should have drawn cards for random encounter. You already drew one.
Yeah.
Didn't we draw random encounters when we pulled into port?
No.
And I
Yeah,
haven't
port
gotten
we
it.
did, yes. Now he's coming to shore. Well, I'm asking
Yeah.
you.
I'm staying on the ship.
Oh, you're staying on the ship? Then don't draw. You stay on the ship too over there? Okay, you don't really draw.
I got
An ace? Your head explodes.
could be.
It's a fumble. No. You got back to the boat with the dog.
Hmm.
It's a dog. You don't know a sled dog from a regular dog.
Yeah.
It's a German Shepherd instead of a Husky. Bought someone's dog for the pound.
I don't know much about dogs.
Well, they don't sell dogs down in the last town on the way to Antarctica.
I got the best dog I could find.
It wasn't food yet.
You just stay away from my dogs.
Okay.
Don't draw that suit anymore.
Okay. Anyone else wanted anything while you're here? If not, I want perception checks from everyone.
Even the one that's asleep.
No, I guess not. You're not
11.
even on the ship. This is on the ship to start with.
Okay.
11,
12.
12,
13.
13. Oh. So we're doing numbers that match. 11, 12, and 13. But you cover that area. 14.
Nope, you
So-
don't ace.
You guys realize, well, especially you realize when you come back, as in Garrett, Catherine's not around. She's like the main head porter, so she kind of keep on, telling her how things are going or where she wants it stacked. Because everything on the ship will be unloaded later at a certain point. So it's kind of like stored in specific ways. Makes sense to the porters.
Yeah.
Make sure that we're not too heavy loads per
area.
Well, a lot of it goes on the wagon, or on the sleds. Then some will be carried by people, the actual porters. About half. Well, half the crew base, or the people basically. But she's not around. Matter of fact, all of the SAM members are missing from the ship.
I tell everybody that we're missing some people.
So you two, not you. You two get told that all the expedition people are have left the ship at the same time. The ship's empty of them. No SAM members. The professor's with you guys.
Does that include the French girl?
Yes, she's gone. She actually left. She actually make a perception check.
19.
Okay. She packed up a full backpack of gear with some food and some water and left this morning.
Beware the gurgling sound, for it might come from the basement or the
It
attic.
comes from for thee. It comes for thee. No. What do you do? I dodged the grumble.
But the grumble will not dodge you.
It will grumble.
You will become the Dodge Rocker.
Oh, it's
Do you
funny,
say
all these
anything,
notes,
or
right?
do you just like basically you saw her leave, fully packed like she was going for a hike?
I'll speak up saying, sorry, going for a hike. Figured she might have been going to see a landmark.
Any of the other three of you can pull off your intelligence and see if you would have noticed any of the others leaving.
Not me.
18.
You're too busy off the ship. You noticed because you've been on the ship this whole time. A few of them left the same way this morning, and all around 8 o'clock, right at, like half an hour after you guys landed. They like suddenly like headed to shore, all like with backpacks and food supplies and water, which could make you wonder about something. Make an intelligence roll. No, maybe not.
I was wondering those two went.
Oh, boy.
Now
You don't know
that.
shit.
You're like, 1 dog, 2 dog. He's still counting his stuff. Remember, that's what he did for fun all the way here. He goes down there and starts over and just counts his stuff.
Double checks everything.
It's old military in him, you know. The only thing he can do is stick to the drills.
Right.
Yeah.
And get dishonorably discharged for it.
He got discharged. He doesn't get a paycheck for it.
So you mean he got discharged on?
Yeah, that's possibly maybe the reason.
I wouldn't kill
Innocent
children
people.
and innocent people. That's
So,
why
in
I
other
think
words, you're the only honest Catholic.
Yeah. He should be a saint.
maybe.
Instead, he's down here counting stuff in the bottom of your boat.
Well, I just pissed off some Catholics.
That's all
I think
right.
all of them.
So, buttons on your underwear.
I can say it. I don't baptize that shit.
You guys found out they left around 8 o'clock this morning. It's been, well, shit. You guys got done stuff early today. It's been 3 hours since they all left.
Going to go out and look for them.
You want to go look for them?
Yeah.
Make a perception check.
Perception 11.
Where's my goddamn list? Oh, how about over here? Want to look at this stuff? Looking at my stuff, man, I'll kill you. Ooh. You want to die over an eraser? You're the one that played this game?
A whiteboard eraser, too.
Would be the first time I've done my character's tried to die.
Okay. Apparently, there is a set of old runes farther up the coast that they have been getting maps to. They're apparently heading that way.
So they wanted to go look at that.
That's possibly what it looked like. They wanted to go look at this old city, originally built. It's kind of like ruins nowadays. Tourists visit it. It's a common tourist spot, actually.
But why would they need a backpack full of food and stuff to
Well, if you're going to walk all the way there,
You're gonna need supplies.
yeah, it is. They did not go. Which way is a question then for you to wonder? They didn't go by the tour groups. They went on their own.
Which means they know something.
So,
Well, I'm going to go over there and check it out.
you want to go on up there?
Yeah.
Okay. Ruins is located about 36 miles south of the town. How are you traveling there? Start walking, or what do you want to do?
Dog sled.
Trying
You already
to
spent your money.
Well, get some experience with dog sleds.
No.
She will not let him near those dogs.
No,
Can I
no,
drive
he
your
needs
dogs?
to walk.
Would you mind if I drive your dogs?
No.
How about the two of us take dogs and these two, work off their insanity together?
Possibly.
Hey, you know what? I wasn't mean to the dogs.
No, you were just mean to the people.
No,
Yeah.
Chris, fine.
Just no, man. You like I don't know. You're like checking to see how healthy people were. Like, that's good. Go. You didn't do much. You were like, because you got things done quick. You're like, there are like 30 people lined up, and you're like, yeah, no, yeah. But you were right most of the time, so it was all right.
So let's see if there's an easy way to get up there.
Well, the question still is,
How
you
are
can run, or you're going to basically start hiking there?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to tell them you're going, or are you just going
Yeah,
to go all on your own?
I tell everybody what's going on and going to see what happens to our crew.
Okay. Do you guys want to go check?
I think you should get on sleep and resting for now.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll let you. You're done rested. You go. How about you?
I'll go.
Yeah, I'm going.
Everyone's going. Good. Just like the module said.
The module is not God.
No, that's Devin's job.
Well, unless I change things a lot, which sometimes happens. Okay. You guys head towards an area which used to be an old ruins of the Patagonian people. Patagonians, if you guys don't know, were rather large people. They were like, in most of the world, they would have been seen as giants back, in the past. Let's see.
So my size.
At least, yeah. Yeah, they were, and then sometimes bigger. Let's see here.
Like close to 7 foot.
Yeah. They were large people. When Magellan first visited the Patagonians, stories told about the giants that lived there. These giants stand twice human height and wear no clothes. So that means when you walk up on them, they're slapping you with their dick. Or, yeah, you get the rich aroma of their womanhood.
Duck.
It would be worse if you're just sitting there going, why do I hear somebody running at me and they jump over you?
Everyone make a perception check. Well, first of all, an endurance check. For the whole, like, you're climbing on in person.
11.
14.
I just need an 8. Because it's the beginning of the climb. So, and then he can't count his cards without drawing a joker. I don't know how many you got.
I just had to reshuffle it.
That's true. And then you put them right up top again.
I guess.
Good shuffle job.
I'm waiting for
We
the
assume
second
there's a
joke.
big group of matched faced cards soon coming up. Like last time.
Damn it, Devin! 12.
12.
He says
You're
that.
alright.
He says
What'd you
that,
get?
and I drop that, and I'm like, no.
Did you get an 8 at least on your endurance?
Oh, I got a lot more than that.
Okay, you're good. So now do perception checks if you guys can see or detect the other group. I'll give a 14.
10.
15.
11.
Ah! Madame Zelda has seen them up ahead. They are up there quite a bit.
12.
12? Well,
I'm at the back,
you
so.
didn't see it, no. Madame Zelda saw them, so you'll all have to follow her. She says, they're over here, guys. And she can see that they're basically cutting a path through the jungle, not to take a regular route to it, like the tourists. But they're still heading to the same location, roughly, as far as you can tell. What do you guys do? You'd say they're about,
Half a mile ahead.
yeah, 6 is about half. 5, so a little more than half a mile. That's like 1 to 10. So 6/10 of a mile.
I'd say stay behind him, but don't.
Shadow him, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear them more than anything else right now when you guys aren't up on a hill or something back of them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are following them by sound.
Kind of
Okay.
following the same path they made.
Kind of. Do you guys cut into their path? Or are you following beside them?
I would say follow the same path. It would make it easier on us.
Yes, it
Yeah.
would. Okay? But raises a chance of being detected.
Mm-hmm.
Not yet. So, you guys follow them for a while?
Yeah.
Okay? As they keep going, it starts to get later in the evening. They finally get to two of the ruins. Near it, though. Not exact location to it, but like a smaller pyramid almost. It looks like it could be. It's still covered, like it hasn't been seen much.
Mhm.
Next to it. And they are looking around it for something.
Okay.
Everyone draw a card, see if you get a face card. There are bad things out here.
Joker.
Joker?
There's your Joker.
Damn it, I don't need it now. Remix and draw a card again.
So,
See if it was a face card. We won't count that. Instant death.
Start shuffling my discard.
Boogie boogie.
Me.
You mixing it better than he mixed his.
Oh yeah.
All of a sudden he pulls another Joker.
Isn't actually hard, actually.
Yeah, he's flip it over. I haven't even used mine up much. I'm very careful.
3. No encounter for us.
No animals, no tigers jumping you out. Look, there's tigers down there.
Nope.
What the hell did that tiger do? They're over in India. They're parts of.
You're over in India.
Whoa, man, we took a wrong turn.
Took a wrong turn in Albuquerque.
You start backing up real slow, like Fred Flintstone when he goes too far on one of those rods.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Damn it,
no.
Kazoo.
Yeah. He had a problem with a fifth dimensional being too, just like Batman. Does that make him a superhero?
That was
Uh,
Superman, not Batman.
Nope,
That
Bats
was
had his
fourth
own
dimension.
too.
Batmite.
Batmite.
Oh yeah.
Batman, he is canon.
And Mixley
As much as I wish he wasn't. But they're different. I think they should just be the same race.
Yeah.
It would make sense to
Yeah,
me.
they just have different.
Clothes.
Yeah.
Yeah. One
Wait,
just
this-
liked messing with Soups. The other was just a fan of Batman.
No, he was annoyed because Batman could outsmart him. A
That's
supposedly
true.
superior fifth dimensional race.
True.
Yeah.
Well, Superman always beat the other guy too.
Yeah, I had to get him to say his name backwards.
And it's writing it up too, twice.
Typed it.
The one that I really liked is when they brought Firestorm into the mix, and he decided to switch them all in different bodies.
Oh, yeah.
Firestorm has dual personality
And
with
one
the
of them got
professor,
him to do
and
it.
got into Mixius's head and just started listing off phobias and left and right, getting him pissed off. Finally said his name backwards, and he's like, "I am not this. I am not that. I am not this. I just said it, didn't I?"
It did happen.
It was the best thing
So-
ever.
You guys keep following them. They went and they finally seem to gather around the front of it. And they're like basically hooked up rocks and they're like pulling it open.
Well,
You
I'm
guys just
done.
keep watching or?
no, I'm going over there and ask them what the hell
I
they're
would
doing.
wait, because if they're pulling that open, why not follow them and see what they're doing?
I need to know because
That's why when they get into whatever they're into,
Huh?
then we come out of the shadows and go, "What the hell?"
Get the heck.
okay,
Yeah.
well, wait a minute. Okay. Till they're done.
Come on, pull a little Tomb Raider here. Wait and watch.
Okay. You watch them
Wait.
for a while?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. They open it. And then about half of them stand outside, so about 4, while 4 enter into it. They have their guns out.
Oh, Kralula.
Who all has stealth?
I will wait outside.
I do.
What about you?
I'm looking. I got stealth.
That's what he asked.
Yeah, I got stealth. 3.
So you guys are going to try to sneak in past them?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Got to give those that have stealth. I have to give you the chance. But I'm going to have to tell you, first thing, check perception checks for me, for all 3 of you.
Perception. 5.
14.
14.
19.
Okay, well, you're sure, all of you are, that those are not regular issued guns they're holding.
Oh shit.
They're from the other ship.
No.
It's your guys.
They're military.
No. That's good.
Mercs?
I don't know. But you. Well, wait. Do they look
14
like
to sneak in.
Do they look like his rifle, or do they look like something otherworldly? Let's give it detail.
It's a pistol. Actually, it doesn't look like the others. I would say this one looks more like your standard bubble. Like it has the bubbles and then the ray gun on the handle. A bubble.
Ray's gun.
Pew pew
It's
gun.
a space weapon. It's one of those damn things. We dealing with aliens.
What do we need to be? 14?
14 to sneak in past these guys who are protecting the front.
14.
Okay. You barely
minus
distracted them enough and got your ass in there.
As long as I'm not pulling the Uhura
6.
Or what?
That's what you're using him for.
I thought he was.
Garrett's out there
Slam.
dancing.
What do we go after?
Your stealth.
Snow? 3,
So it's 6.
6.
Need to make
Yep.
8 at the
You
minimum.
need to put it. You need to have an 8 drop for it.
So that's
So
14, so 14 minus 6 is? Or is it? Yeah, 14.
yeah, 14 minus 6 would be 8.
Yeah.
you need an 8.
So you need 8 in your hand.
8.
5, 8.
Okay.
No, hold on.
5. No, I need more numbers.
No.
8 total.
You need. In other words, a 9 would be great for that right now for you.
8, 9.
Oh,
What'd you get?
So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You need to drop a 6.
But yeah, you better. I'll let you take a chance now. Take that 5 up there and put a higher number card if you have it.
Yeah. You know, I,
Don't have it? Remix cards. Then you have to draw the top one. Random. Rando.
What am I looking at here? I got 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
I don't want to pick up a Joker.
No, 'cause that's not fun.
Nope, you want Mace.
The fumble card.
Alright, we'll see. Got another 5.
Okay? So it's the same thing. So you missed. We tried.
Yeah.
Well, no, remember he had that queen too.
Yeah.
With
So
it.
5, 6, 7. You need an 8.
Queen would give him with
Plus
the
2.
2.
Yeah, and he had a.
7 plus 6.
10,
12. Yeah.
You need one more point. You need to draw a 6 or higher.
Yes. 15.
Okay.
Ah, put your cards out.
Okay. And discard those. Okay. You two snuck in while Hora danced himself in front of him, distract him because he got caught.
Yeah.
So, how many? You missed it by only 1 point. One guy saw you right now. One guy sees you. I will give you a speed 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. If you get a speed higher than 13, you can go before he screams.
7, 8.
13.
And mine was speed. I should remember these things better.
I think it was a 13 and a 13. It's a 13.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. What do you have?
13.
Okay. Draw again. We'll see who gets higher. Go again.
Draw again.
Yeah.
You're barely.
Love and funny.
You were almost like mirrored images between those two. You're like both looking shocked. Both you guys reached for guns at the same time.
Congratulations, you met this mercenary group's version of you.
What do you do?
Oh my god. Take him out quietly.
Yeah,
Or don't
I'm
even take it. Just,
I'm
you know.
just
Knock 'em out.
No.
Take him out quietly. Get him out of there.
Ow.
Knock him out.
Just gonna, you know.
Okay, then we'll use your strength, I guess.
6.
Well, what's your hand-to-hand? Do you have hand-to-hand? Or
He
melee?
has an unarmed.
Unarmed. Okay, use that.
Plus 6, so go.
I have an 8.
He's got a
I got a joker. Give me a second.
Okay, I have an 8 attack, a 16, or an 8 defense, 16.
Why'd you pull 6 cards?
Sorry, one too many.
Trying to steal cards. Bust his fingers!
I guess it's a good thing I can
Come
actually
here,
count.
miss your fingers.
No, snap.
Yep, that's what I was gonna do. One at a time.
Second.
No, that's what this is for.
Why did I just suddenly get hungry?
And I need
So-
to get what? What do I need to get?
I forgot.
8
I'm
and
thinking about meatball sandwiches. 8, 16.
you need a 16
Oh,
for crit.
Over my way.
Are you staying here tonight?
6. Yeah.
Then you should. Afterwards, you'll be able to get meatball sandwiches too.
6.
I'll let you find out the greatness of the
Gotta be what? Be 13.
Meatball 13.
What I need?
Just
What do I need?
16.
What do you get?
for crit.
16.
You need a 16 for a crit.
Okay.
8 to hit.
8 to hit.
16.
Okay, so you
Good.
crit it.
Diamonds.
What suit? Diamond.
Diamonds.
So it's 12.
12 total or double?
Yeah, it doubled. It's 12. He would. It was a 6.
Wow. Okay. Perception check.
Oh no. 5.
5.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
We're saying that you were like basically trying to, because you showed covering his face. But no. What do you roll on his perception or pull?
13.
13. Good enough to find out that this guy has some kind of like,
Disability.
no, like leather suit underneath his suit that like is actually protecting him. So it's like his neck actually has like a, part of this like hardened thing on it. So when you tried to like hurt him out, he's got a little defense. So he had a deduction to the damage he did. So he survived by 1 point from being knocked out. So I will attempt, since you said cover his face, just to have basically to attack you. And my attack chance is, no, I'm not going to his gun right away, because you don't want to shoot it towards yourself. Melee 4. Well, shit. He slips.
He did not get you.
He slips. You may continue to choke him out, I guess.
Just knock
Are you trying to
right
kill
out.
him? Just knock him out.
And that.
Just knock him
That's where you achieve one.
Okay.
You're
You
trying
need
to
at least an 8. Say at least an 8.
Yep.
8.
No,
Yeah.
that's. Oh my god.
That was enough. You did it. How much damage?
Up of the heart, it would be 8.
Okay. It wouldn't have killed him, so yeah, he's fine.
Yeah.
Luckily, he wears a retributor undersuit to protect his body. Okay, you knocked him out. Now, the question is, do you want to try to continue to sneak in?
No, I'm going to drag him away and check out what's going on with that suit.
Okay, so you drag him down and steal his clothes.
No, just take it off and see what he broke.
Dex roll.
Dex.
10. Actually, strength, sorry. Strength.
No strength, 6. Nope. Got an 8.
Okay.
Nope.
It's going to be hard to drag him away anywhere without these people seeing you.
We're hearing you.
So, there's a chance of you being detected if you decide to check out this suit. You can either, basically you're in a spot that they're all kind of patrolling, and someone's going to be here soon. So you can head in, or head away, or you can stay here and hope he doesn't see you yet while you're checking to see what he has.
I'm going to go upstairs and tell everybody what I just saw,
So you're going back to
where they're at.
where they're at, inside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do a... My speed is 5 plus a 5, so you can do a speed higher than 10, and you can go before I see you. Maybe they'll think a spider monkey did it.
12.
12? I only had 10. He comes in and explains to you guys what's going on.
In the suits.
You guys know that encounter now.
Okay.
Unless you're trying to hide anything, are you? You just tell them everything. Okay.
Tell them everything.
Yeah.
And
So-
they're harder to knock out.
Believe it.
Well, you also know they're in good shape.
Yeah. Oh, 2 fit.
This raises an issue again. Make an intelligence check again.
4. 13.
You made it 12. Okay. This brings another question to mind then. Okay, these people loaded backpacks full of stuff with water and food and shit like that, but didn't touch the supplies. They have these weird things there, the weapons and clothes they're wearing, not part of the supplies. Somewhere they're stashing their own supplies. That's what it's like. Why well, this stuff is not supposed to be on the boat? That's what you're starting to realize.
It's in their own room.
Yeah, but it's something you, as the person keeping track of this stuff, would find concerning because know, what if there's an emergency on the ship and you need to find out what you can do to save your lives, and half the people on the ship aren't telling you what they have.
Yeah.
But they are also the ones behind the ones that are paying for the ship to ride. Otherwise, the guy seemed human to you, just in really good shape. Young.
Other than the suit.
Yeah.
Was the suit around his
And the
face
gun.
too? And the fun. I took his gun with him, of course.
Make an X roll. 10.
Oh, go for a pull.
Yeah, I know. I'm just off of my what?
Dex.
9.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I might have damaged it when we were fighting.
Yeah. Well, it was on. It wasn't near you guys. You couldn't grab it without getting seen more. Sticking out to the opening more.
But at least I told him
But
about
he
the funny
had
gun.
a non-normal looking gun.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you guys snuck inside. You with your stealth rolls. Now, I'm gonna have all of you make one more stealth check that are inside. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm getting terrible on this.
What's the number?
8.
8 would be good. 10, 12.
8.
8. Okay. Good thing you made it because you guys did the bare minimum except for you.
Stealth check.
I'm outside.
I don't know how, but okay, for you, let's do it this way. Perception. 5. 6, 7. No, for me.
No.
12, 15. Okay. You guys, you two, are kind of separated from him. He's making a little too much noise.
Yes.
He's hiding again because Catherine is walking up towards his area. She knows it. She works with him. You guys head on around the corner, and the rest of them are at a tomb, sarcophagus style thing, a box. It's not carved with much,
Mm-hmm.
and they're opening it up.
Okay. Who all is there that we do know?
Isaac's here, and Jacqueline. is in the room.
Okay.
You know her. So, what you doing with this guy? Cheating on me?
Dude, I would pull that. I would pull that shit for me. Because let's face it, that'd be funny.
Well, it
All right.
looks like Catherine has walked up to him.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh God.
What are you doing here?
Seeing why our crew left.
Well, we had business. Had to do with the people we work with. But we don't have to answer to you anyways. You're not the professor.
No, but we need to know where our crew is at so we know when we can leave.
We prefer to help prevent you from having any kind of
I,
delays getting back to the ship.
She's gonna fall for that for a little bit with you because she's seen you just sitting in the stuff counting the shit over and over again. Okay, you guys,
Counting your shit,
perception
really?
checks, both of you.
Hey, gotcha.
Both of us?
Yeah, count on everything.
8.
10.
Okay, 10 does it. You just see that they pull something out of there. You notice it's an envelope. Like a white envelope. And they pull out some paper from it. And they read the message on it, whatever's on it.
Do they read it aloud?
Nope. Too bad. Nope. Looks a little shocked about part of it. And then the two of them, they burn it. Now, back to you. She's like, so we had to come here. We had to pick up some information about the other expedition had been here, and we wondered if they left a message. They did.
And what did the message say?
I haven't heard it yet.
Well, let's go find out.
You make a charisma roll.
Pushy, pushy.
Ooh. That's 6. 13.
Which is top end of yes, but nothing special. But still, yeah. She brings forward. They're like, oh, one was like, I thought you were still counting stuff on the ship.
I do more than just counting.
Great.
Yeah, you killed dogs.
Sometimes.
Says, well, I suppose you're wondering why we're here.
Yeah.
Well, we had to come here to retrieve a message that was left for us that pertaining to our mission.
What mission is that?
Well, we're basically following a previous expedition that got to a location and then up and disappeared. One that we'd sent before, friends of ours. And we haven't seen them. So
That's fine, but I've got a... hate to be a wet blanket, but are you wearing one of those leather suits as the other guy is?
why? Did you want to see it?
I'm wondering, why is that? What's with the suit?
It's to help with. It's something we're experimenting on with from Yale. That's going to help us keep our body heat better. It's similar to the process that a wetsuit would be worn. I'm trying to think how to best, because you guys haven't done that yet, have you?
No.
Wetsuits.
haven't been invented yet.
Let me check.
She did say it though. Like she knows of them.
Okay, what year are we in?
1900 roughly.
52 years.
Ahead of time.
1952
Yeah.
was when they were first invented.
That would have been the 20th century, so.
So she's like, well, oh, that's right.
Basically just insulated bodysuit.
Pretty much. Well, the thing is, she did mention wetsuit. She
I've been treated
knows
to
what
help
one is.
retract one.
Hold up. She knows.
She's talking about things.
Hey, what were we talking about last night? If we could do it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Time
you two are
travel.
hiding.
Time travel.
What? What? What are you trying to accuse my friends of? No.
No,
What do you do? Do you guys come from the hiding?
I'll step forward.
Okay. How about you?
Still hiding.
Okay. Well, we should have known. Do you guys have any of your other friends around?
I'm not gonna say it, but it's one of those. It's one of those things. We're in the dark, but we kind of would like to know. So this way, if we can help in any way, it would help knowing what we're up against.
Charisma check.
How high?
12. At least.
12 at least.
Yeah, even let him talk to you.
12.
Okay? You did the bare minimum. They're like, okay. You guys seemed reasonable. You've gone beyond expected here and there. I guess we could kind of let you know. It comes down to it. Our society, we gain this information is actually from the future. It tends to only be left in locations that are remaining the same. They found them in the future, so they knew they were here in the past. So they left the information, and when we came, picked it up. We've been trying to backtrack about something that we have found information leading to. They had a fort, a location in Antarctica. When we sent the expedition last time, it didn't make it. Something stopped it. We need to be able to get there and find out what it was, because we suspect a devourer.
That kind of goes along with what the Mooch was talking about. Last port we were in, we had to deal with one of the guys from the ship. Apparently he was a demonologist.
Chavez.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
He tried to become hired, but,
yeah, well, one of the guys that was on the ship, who was from the local town, overheard everything that they were saying, that they were talking about the fort, about everything. And he disclosed it to us as long as we could keep him safe.
Yeah, we have a slight disagreement between us. They believe that we are interfering.
That's what they were saying when
We were told that this was going to happen and this would spread from here. And, like some kind of creature from Elder God style thing, this thing would arrive and start just destroying everything.
Mm-hmm.
So we're attempting to stop that from occurring. The other people think that using information from the future to guide us, they see kind of as like, we're screwing with things we shouldn't be messing with, they say. We don't want to live in a world that's been destroyed, though.
So you're doing everything you can to prevent it.
Yeah, and we have well, like those things you've asked about. They are vaccines. Well, okay, we're from there.
Well,
So we shouldn't.
No
they
surprise.
say we shouldn't be here.
no surprise.
That's also why we're in such good health.
Mm-hmm.
But we would like if you guys were working with us more than against us to help us get there,
I'm pretty sure we can.
and we can decide what we need to do once we get there.
I'm pretty sure we can work with you because the group that I'm with, that we are with, we've come across some weird things already. This is up there in the category of our weird art. So this won't be too bad for us. The only thing
So basically, we have us versus them
Mhm.
trying to get to the same sort of location on the ice and surviving, living
The-
there while doing it.
Only thing is we're going to need to inform the other two.
Okay.
If you would be there to help us, that would be great.
As the I can do that, she says.
So,
If you really think it's necessary to bring everyone else into this,
if they're willing, we're willing to help
do
them.
you believe we should inform Professor Hedgegard,
I don't think
or are you planning to this day?
I don't think we should inform her just yet. She seems like she might have one too many questions as is. And she might be drilling you guys the whole way there with more questions than need be. It's one of those, I think, once we're there, then would be the good time to kind of inform her of everything. So this way, then she can ask questions and go from there. Because then
Okay.
she won't be her questions won't be so scattered.
Well, our plans were originally that once we get there, we're going to have to judge on that situation what needs to be done.
Yeah.
We can't make any promises. We're planning on ending whatever's going on there.
And we will do our best to help you.
Okay.
But we do need to inform Dr. Blake and Madame Zelda as well.
Okay. That seems to be reasonable. We do have something we need to talk to Zelda about, though.
She's very open-minded.
Yeah, but I think
Really?
I think one of our people exposed the dog to something, one of the dogs, and they died.
Who, what?
That's where you chime in? What do you think that one of your people? Why?
Because we inoculated all the other dogs beforehand. The new ones were being picked up, and we hadn't had a chance. And when you're from another area, it's just like another country. You need to be vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
I guess you're a doctor. I'm not sure what these vaccines would do to you guys.
I'm still gonna kick you in the balls.
Why? How do you do it?
It depends on. I guess it depends on the vaccine.
We've so far gone the thing that was best because we don't know what led to it. That you could have possibly been immune to your vaccine to A, and we try giving you B, and it's not going to do any good.
Yeah.
So we've been leaving that alone. The suits you were asking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, these are standard Retributor undersuits. It'll protect us from damage a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
lower capacity. And the guns, which she moves one over to her hip and it disappears. Just sucks into it. The guns are fully concealed at all times until we need them.
Okay.
Also, we have a radio to contact each other.
Well,
No, I have no extras.
no, that's not what I'm going to ask. You might want to radio everybody, let them know we are here. Tell them.
Well, they're all here.
No, the 4 of us.
Yeah, no, I'm talking all of our people
Mhm.
came out here.
Yeah, well, the 4 of us are here too. Let them know to.
To bring you that you're coming into.
Yeah, even let them know to.
Maybe we'll even indoctrinate you into 4.
And kind of scream to Madame Zelda that
Join
it's
me,
safe
I
to
think.
come in.
And you might want to check out the guy
Well,
knocked
we can just
out.
walk out. Yeah. He'll wake up.
Tell him Paul is doing
So I holler for Blake to come out of hiding. It's safe.
Does Blake? Does Blake come out?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys come out, you meet him.
Mm-hmm.
They pretty much. Let's see here.
And I take it we all go out front. And we call for Madame Zelda.
Let's
So she
see
can be
here.
informed
Yes.
as well.
The grant which provided the funding for both the Hedegaard expedition and this fielding expedition were contributed well-respected philanthropic organization known as Society for the Advancement of Mankind, SAM. They're also known as the Retributors, not to anyone else but each other. Secretly operate through the world, fighting the agents and spawn of an extra-dimensional menace known as the Devourer. Think of Cthulhu.
Oh, joy.
Or Beelzebub.
Yeah, the Retributors have their headquarters at the end of time, apparently, and that's where they send back these messages, leaving them at a certain location.
For them to pick up.
Problem is, the Antarctica base was a choke point. They actually had dimensional possibilities there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they got here, all of them. Well, they've lost contact with it for like over 12,000 years.
Okay.
So we're basically trying to get back there and find out what happened to them.
Well, I have no problem helping you.
Okay.
Garrett. Blake. Zelda.
What?
Zelda's taking pictures.
No, I'm not.
Are you looking at porn? Zelda's looking at porn.
No, that's what I'm doing.
Okay. What time is it?
10:33.
What we'll do is, how about we get to land? So we can probably do some quick checks
Okay.
and get off this island since you guys bought what you could. You're on the sea again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or you're heading back. You're gonna get on the boat. You're gonna leave. They're gonna hold back the other boat for 24 hours. Then the money will cause them to let them go.
Well, they already did that.
So, going back over here, we have, starting off, fuel and food will go down 1, just because you're traveling. We're doing through this, and then we should be able to end right before we, head to land. I think that should be a good point. Okay, got that?
Yep.
Okay, first thing is any activity. Or first, know your cards.
Encounter checks.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do that. And either that before or after, it doesn't matter.
Do it after. Make sure everybody's good.
Joker.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
have fun playing with your cards.
Everybody's good.
Okay, now, do your card checks.
Joker.
What?
Jack.
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 That's a completely different torture.
He said
'Kay.
Joker and Stockman.
Okay, wait. I want to make sure we all know what we're pulling for. We're
Okay.
drawing cards based upon the card of your job.
I did that. I got a
No.
12. Everybody's good.
Okay. Everyone else
For
check
you,
theirs?
Yeah.
5. Keep going.
What'd you
Gets
get?
to 7.
Fail.
He makes it.
'Cause I didn't
15.
make it.
Okay.
15.
You're good.
Yeah. You're good. And you lose 1 dog. You didn't make your roll.
Better be Garrett.
I did a high card on high.
No, you do fine. But she's taking care of the dogs. There's 2 people that can make.
Your dog ran away.
What suit?
It was Diamond.
No.
Oh, Club.
Club.
Wait, yeah, it was. He hadn't been inoculated. Now you know why. He hadn't been inoculated. They go ahead and get the rest of the dogs. After that, this one here was too, old to be inoculated. Everyone else make theirs?
Yep.
Okay, now activities to relax and keep you from going insane.
Play with the dogs.
Perception. Did you not make it? Okay.
13.
You'll take 1 off your DT.
Oh. What are you doing?
Me?
Oh, wait. What suit?
Diamonds.
Diamonds. It takes extra time. 1 off your hit points. Oh, you were down before, right?
Yeah.
But you've been... Your hit points you would have gotten back.
So I'm back to
Comfy.
8.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm.
I should have given you that point back when you hit shore before. Everyone else.
I got 13.
You're good. Tool check? Or not tool check, but activity. Well, you're doing gambling. Charisma.
13.
You're good.
Screw it. Fun time with Olga.
Fun time with
For 2
Olga.
weeks. She's
What's
gonna
your
be bugging
charisma?
Mine?
Yeah.
5.
Okay, go ahead. What's hers?
Her charisma? 4.
Okay, use yours.
15.
You're good. That worked better than reading
Writing,
journals.
writing a journal.
He's writing a book. You remember when he left? Yeah, I'm going to write the great American novel.
Yeah, screw
3
that.
pages later, I'm going to fuck my nurse. It's typical man. Big boy.
He's gonna beat on you. No, don't do this.
Don't come anywhere near that room.
There's a reason why we barricaded.
Okay, Captain. We're back to you, Alex. Pull for the captain. His skill is 6.
It's 10, so 16.
16. Well, he only needed 12, so he's doing good. And he's using the sail. So there's not an additional loss of let's see. You know what happens if you draw a Joker on this? Ship starts sinking. But we didn't get that.
Good thing I burned a Joker.
Everyone did an encounter check, right? Already?
Mhm.
Okay. We are back to endurance checks. For health.
8.
Ace.
1.
11.
None of you made it. All of you lose 1 hit point. Just wear and tear. Right, we're wearing you out. We're in this ice thing. It's getting cold. It's getting shitty. We ain't even hit shore yet.
Well, that's what I'm slowly spent the last few weeks in Cuba.
And everyone gets 1 more check. Oh, I forgot to attack you guys with giants. Patagonians.
Too late now.
Tough shit.
Yeah, I'll get you later someday. Head smash and knockback ability.
And Death Threat's missing.
Actually, none of you guys rolled encounter checks, so that's what happened, actually. Okay, we'll be ending here. 1 more encounter check for everyone.
Joker.
That's an encounter. Joker, what suit?
Joker, not Jack.
Oh, no, okay, Joker.
Queen.
Do the whole redraw your cards and stuff. Queen. Queen, diamonds.
I got a 5.
Yeah, you see that card, don't you?
What?
Make your charisma check. Did you have an encounter with the captain?
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh lord.
Where's all those face cards I told you?
Right. Goddamn. Six, 17.
17.
That's cuter than Mike.
You,
Mannerism.
well, he comes up to you saying, we're about to, not getting too far from our location where we're going to drop you off. So, I don't know, probably not the greatest point. But, that crew you're with is weird.
How so?
Well, my crew doesn't like them.
Well,
They don't communicate with them. They the only thing probably keeping in peace was the occasional gambling.
well, they're focused on what they want and what they need to do.
And they win a little too often.
They're good at it.
Well, they've been on boats before. They've gambled before. They probably got really good at it.
But you rolled a pretty good charisma, or pulled a pretty good charisma thing, so we're good at this point. He's like, maybe I'll leave you guys the next port if we weren't already there. But,
Well, then you might not get paid either.
no, they already got paid. You're not in charge of that. Shut up, Dr. Boy. Trying to make up titles for himself. I'm in charge of that. No.
So,
What we're going to end with, it looks like, is a storm.
Ay.
Wait,
perfect storm?
Not perfect, but pretty bad. Enough that you guys will need a pull on your determination and your endurance. We're summarizing a bunch of stuff.
Well, I'll just go ahead and do that.
On determination and endurance.
First, determination. I just need a 10.
Just 14 across the
Well-
board for gold.
Ace.
Which one? Endurance or determination? First one was determination. Take one off that.
That's
10 you roll. So you know.
Determination.
Yep, determination and endurance. This has to do with the storm that's going on.
Sorry.
14 each.
Endurance. 11.
Good.
16.
Determination.
Endurance.
15.
You're good.
You
You got 14 and 14, you said?
9.
Yep, you're good. 9, and the other one was, the 9 was the second one, the endurance?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, take a point off your hit points. You're not doing well in this storm.
No.
I'm doing alright.
Off my what?
Hell.
Health.
Oh.
Now, both those and anyone with once your hit points go down to any reason, you can go check the doctor
Yeah.
if you want.
I'm about half, so I'm gonna have to come see the doc real soon.
So, well, we're kind of winding up right now, so yeah, you should have checked earlier probably.
Yeah.
Um,
But when we start again, I'll see the doc.
yeah, basically the storm will be ending, and let's see if I can. Once the storm has passed, the expedition is free to make a second attempt, or basically, well, we didn't do the first one. I was saving on it. Eventually, attempting to onto the ice. This is for the real work of the expedition begins. We'll have to transport everything from here to the ice. At that point, we can start scouting inland, things like that. So, I sped up that whole storm thing because There wasn't much more than all this. Over and over again. Because the horrible weather blowing around. If anyone, you lost your endurance, so basically he started puking.
Yeah.
He wasn't good about it.
I'm better on land than in sea.
So he's over there trying to count while puking. That's the first time. Second time I puked. Third time. Oh shit! I was counting gas. Damn it!
Well, you've been drinking a shit ton of liquor. You're puking into the gas tank doesn't help.
Only if it runs on ethanol.
So we are on the ice, or getting ready to go to the ice. So we'll pick up at that point. Everyone doing good? Any questions?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like I said, I found there's some skills that possibly you guys can buy, but I'm still checking into it. They're mostly designed for when you make your character. Things like that say detect danger, which just basically means you're not surprised. Mm-hmm. Well, I kind of think you need a reason to suddenly, all out of nowhere, your character suddenly notices things quicker.
Alright, we're about to be in a fight. How can you tell? There's cover.
Yeah.
Yummy.
You're picking up your cards. No.
Great.
So, everyone gets 4 points.
Alright, I burned
Mike,
10
can
of
you
them
write down
to
mine?
up my health
4
by 1.
points.
Okay.
So I'm down to 1 point.
Alright.
And then Olga, I could write her up on a character sheet just like that, but it's going to be empty in a lot of areas.
That's fine.
Okay.
Because I'll use because what I'll do is I'll spend points to add to her
Okay.
every so often.
You're Watson?
Yeah.
Now that he's using her for Antarctic expedition entertainment.
Yeah. I'm going to do.
It's getting a little cold for the ice. Stop it.
I'm going to do some leveling up of stuff.
Okay. Go ahead and do that. Do we have any comment as far as a favorite player last time? No? Come on, people. You can pick a favorite player, and if you think someone deserves it, of course. If not, ignore me. And they can go ahead and get an additional experience point at this point in the game to use later on. That's where we are now. Please subscribe, like, hit the little bell, tell people how great we are, even if we're not. Please. We're trying to get there. Hope everybody had fun watching. And we'll see you people on Sunday for fantasy game. And Wednesdays for this game, which at times later on will be taking on other elements, but I'm going to use the same system. So that way we have one dice game and one card game at least. I have been thinking of other ones, like Paranoia. Oh, weird little game. They did a video game on it. And it's kind of like if you took Brazil and crossed it with 1984 and then threw in a little bit of Soylent Green.
Just as long as it's not Munich.
Now,
Oh, God.
That movie was long and
the next one
boring.
is
Yeah.
Star Frontiers. Since some of you guys like space games. The nice thing about Star Frontiers is the aliens, half the aliens are not your standard two-leg, two-arm
You made
humanoids,
sit through
which
it
a lot of
so you
times, like in
could
Star
see it.
Trek, let's say, almost everyone is. It's coming to get you. So,
I love that. That was great. She jumped about 3 feet straight up.
we guys have gotten
Just like the trip back from Olympia.
Hey, that wasn't actually. This one was intentional.
yeah.
Still.
So, have fun, everyone. We'll see you guys next week or later
See ya.
on.
I love that.
Go over here and play with it over
You
here.
jumped.
Well, my charisma went up. Yay.
Looked like somebody jumped a snake underneath you.
He's trying.